We know there are many choices in internet radio, and the staff and host of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
Now I ain't got a big house, and I ain't got a fancy car, but all you gotta do is look at me, and you can tell that I'm a star. I'm not living in a big house, I'm not driving in a fancy car, but all you gotta do is take a look, and you can tell that I'm a star.
Matata, I ain't got no worries. How you living life when you're always in a hurry? Inhale the best, exhale the stress. I'm just being me, I ain't trying like the rest. So fall back with all that he say, she say. Unless she say that she want a three-way. I'm living life with the party on replay. Just grab a couple girls, some drinks and a DJ. I am Tanner, man, baby. Me and my screws getting screwed up daily. Take the middle one, buddy, pay me. I'm a star anyway, you trying to shade me.
Yeah, let's go.
Hop in the car, let's hit the road. I said, yeah, I know. I'm a star and it's time to glow. Oh, yeah.
Now I ain't got a big house, and I ain't got a fancy car, but all you gotta do is look at me, and you can tell that I'm a star. I'm not living in a big house, I'm not driving in a fancy car, but all you gotta do is take a look, and you can tell that I'm a star.
Yeah, at the beach house, kicked back with my feet out. See, I'm ready to leave the house, so grab the keys and let's freak out. Yeah, we're in the four-door Jeep, three best friends, Garrick in the fourth seat. Yeah, yeah, and when it's time for me to sleep, you can catch me in a hammock connected to palm trees. Yeah, ha, I'm a star in some skinny jeans. Live free, keep the peace by any means. Oh, you think that you can get to me? You want beef? I run up on you with the silly string. Why you mad, bro? Why you mad, bro? You're looking like you're living life in someone's earth. Whoa. So stop being uptight. You know life don't live if you don't live life right, right.
Now I ain't got a big house, and I ain't got a fancy car, but all you gotta do is look at me, and you can tell that I'm a star. I'm not living in a big house, I'm not driving in a fancy car, but all you gotta do is take a look, and you can tell that I'm a star. Ever since I was a little girl, my dreams.
You guys were just listening to I'm a Star. That's the Loose Screws. I love that name, Loose Screws. Say that 10 times fast. That song's dope, honestly. Be on the lookout for that group. That's definitely an artist to watch. That's on my artist to watch list on Generation TV. I think they're like the next, like, I think I would call them maybe like Gwen Stefani meets like the Black Eyed Peas meets like, I don't know. I can't really describe these people, but I really feel like they're gonna be like the next big thing. Be on the lookout for them. They're gonna be stars. And their song is called I'm a Star, which is perfect for StarCam. So I feel like that's the anthem. Awesome. All right, guys, welcome back to another great episode of StarCam Radio. We're coming to you guys live from LAX Airport. I physically feel like I'm at the airport right now because we're so close to the airplanes. It's pretty dope. But yeah, we're coming to you guys live from LA. We're out here at latalklive.com. Hit us up. I love all my LA fans out there. What's up? Also gonna give a shout out to our amazing engineer, Richard. Big round of applause for Richard, killing it. And my fabulous co-host for today, Chelsea Autumn from the Queen of Hearts, queenofhearts.com.
Yep.
Welcome, Chelsea.
Queen of Hearts, thanks.
You know, I love that we're coming to you guys live right now, 3 p.m. East Coast. It's about 6 p.m., so it's like you guys just got home from work. You can chill. We're going to be talking about a lot of good stuff that's going on in Hollywood, celebrities, but we're also going to be talking about love and dating because Chelsea here is a dating expert, so she knows it all. She was also seen on The Millionaire Matchmaker for how many seasons? I mean, you were the star on Millionaire Matchmaker. Patty who? No, I'm
You're
just
so
kidding.
sweet.
Just kidding. Just kidding, Chelsea. So how you been, Chelsea?
Good.
What's been happening?
Just lots of stuff. I've just been busy working, matching, blogging, Tons of stuff.
Okay,
Matching a lot of
she
people.
matches everybody. Like, she is the go-to celebrity matchmaker. You've been having a lot of new clients coming to you. What
Yeah.
are some of the complaints right now for the dating season? What's happening?
Complaints?
Yeah.
You want to start with a negative?
Yeah. Because we have to. Yeah, of course.
Gosh, I don't know. I think
I'm just kidding.
we're in a
What's like the complaint?
society
I
of
can't
like
find.
too many choices.
Like
That's
the typical
problem.
LA complaint is, I can't find a man.
Yeah,
that's
but
what I feel. But it's like,
because
they need you.
There's tons of people though. There's so many people. There's
I
so many
know,
matches. Everyone
right.
just wants like, everything off their wish list.
They
It's
all
not-
want to immediately say, I can't find a guy. I can't find a girl. Well, you're putting it out there. You don't want to
Exactly.
find a guy or somebody that you love if you're like, I can't find anybody.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing is you need to be what you want to attract.
Yeah.
A lot of people, maybe they're not healthy and then they want a healthy person. Like you have to be what you want to
And be
attract in your
truthful
life.
when it comes to dating, don't you think?
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Do
you have
not lie.
And yeah. Be really truthful.
And don't play games.
And yeah,
I hate games.
I
Like,
hate games. Heck game. What's the point?
It's so silly.
It's like, if you're into that person, let them know. If you're not
Exactly.
into them, tell them that. Keep it honest and upfront when it comes to dating.
Yes.
Um,
Leave a
lot-
little bit to the mystery though.
Yeah.
You gotta always want more. Keep
Yeah.
wanting more.
I had to bring you on because it's funny. Everyone's like, I can't find a guy. I can't find a guy. It's always with the negative. I'm like, no. Either
And
you're
what
not
are the
looking.
reasons? What are the reasons they say?
Either maybe it's the place. LA's.
Yeah. They blame. You can't blame it on the location.
Yeah,
though.
it's like
Can't
you
do
can
that.
find love in any part of the
Yes.
world. Don't blame it on, it's Hollywood. If you lived in New York, would you be able to find a man?
Yeah.
It's all about where you're putting yourself. Like in
Exactly.
the Hollywood scene, where's a good place to go and find like a potential match in Hollywood?
I mean, it depends on what you want to attract. I mean, if
Yeah,
you like
you're
dancing, go
let's say
dancing.
you're a
If you want-
businesswoman
yeah.
in the industry,
business-
and you want to find a great guy. You're maybe you're a producer or you're an agent at ICM or something, but you're like, I can't find a guy that's on my work level. Where would be a good place to find a business match?
I mean,
like a
any
sexy-
like business like type of function
Yeah.
are great. Any type of like function where you're actually getting to know the people. It's not just a bar setting. Anything like athletic, I think is good. Joining
Charity
different
events.
clubs, charity events is huge. That's a really good one.
Do you think that's like a good idea? Like, join a charity, even if you
Yes.
you don't really know too much about it. Research it, join it, and then maybe you can find somebody at a charity, make friends at a charity.
I think that's great.
and you're giving back, which I think is
Exactly.
smart.
Exactly.
It's interesting because I've seen at tons of these red carpet events, and some of these people, is it just me, or some of these people don't even know where they're at? It's like, we're all here on the red carpet. Tell us about the charity. What brought you out tonight? The
think-
cause.
Because a lot of people come to like these events for maybe like the
Is it just for the
freebies
picture?
or
Yeah.
for the
The
picture. Let me
swag.
do the picture and leave. It's like, no, like know what you're going to.
Yeah.
Like, come
Do
on.
a little. That's why you have a publicist.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's great. We know when I'm interviewing a star and they have the publicist in the ear telling them every answer.
Yeah.
Has that ever happened to you?
I mean, not to me because I pretty much know where I'm going.
Yeah.
I guess I'm not
You have navigation.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I mean, I think know what you're going to show up for.
I
you
know.
and have it be something that you're,
That you believe
interested
in.
in. Exactly.
Yeah,
that you
don't just
believe
show up
in.
because there's gonna be photographers there and maybe some media.
No.
Show up because you believe in it.
Be passionate about it. Because that will attract the right person too.
Yeah, you can meet like tons of people to like network with, business opportunities. I mean,
Yes.
of course you're meeting people, but helping other people, that's like so nice to do,
Huge. Yeah, it's huge.
I like doing stuff like that.
That's what I think everyone should do more of. Because then you'll bring in the right person.
I really
pretty
agree.
much.
I mean, why spend your time doing like stupid stuff when you can like help people, or you can like further yourself, like further your life, like get out there.
Get out there and don't
Yeah.
worry so much. Everyone's like, especially these like, young girls are like, how do I meet a man? I need to meet a man
Yeah.
tomorrow. I got to go on The Bachelor. I got to find a man. It's like, no, like forget men. Who cares? Don't freak out about it. Focus on yourself.
Mhm.
Do things that make you happy.
Yeah.
And then you'll attract the right person. It's really simple, but people don't want to follow
I know,
it.
and it's funny because they actually do end up going on The Bachelor, and they end up
Drinking too much and becoming silly. I don't know.
The Bachelor. They have the new season out right now, The Bachelor.
Are you
Have you been
watching
watching it?
I can't get into The Bachelorette.
Yeah.
For some reason, I can't
I
get
haven't
into
watched it. Maybe one episode.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. It's interesting watching these shows where they go on to find love, and they actually sometimes find love.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well,
some-
one time I think they have, right?
Yeah. Well, there's a few. There's a few
There's a
that
few that are still together.
a few successful stories.
Okay. Because I know Trista was still together, but
Yeah, I actually used to love reality shows. I mean, I have to give a shout out to my boys, Real and Chance from Real Chance of Love. About 2 months ago, Real was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer.
oh my gosh.
I haven't seen him since, and I love him so much. I hope he's doing better. And it's crazy, like, to hear, you know, he's only 33 years old and what he's been going through. But there's actually a website where you can donate to him, and it's Funds for Real. If you just Google it, maybe you guys can even donate like 30 cents, 50 cents, $1, whatever it is. Like, save him, and you know, everybody loves him from VH1.
Okay.
But it's so sad.
It's sad.
Everybody knows the
so
brothers.
young.
Like, they're homies.
Sad.
Do you ever watch the show?
Hopefully he'll pull through. I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it. I'll have to
They're
check
like
it out.
they're the guys in like the cowboy hats and stuff.
so
They were
cute.
on Miss New York's episode.
Okay. How cute.
They're so funny. But I love them, and I hope they're doing good.
Good.
So crazy.
Yeah.
A lot of good stuff though is happening in Hollywood.
A lot of good
Yeah,
stuff.
and we have the daytime Emmys on Sunday,
Yay.
so that'll be fun to watch. My grandma's excited.
Really
She loves Days of Our Lives. My grandma.
Yes.
She's obsessed with Days of Our Lives.
I used to watch that. My babysitter used to have me watch that when I was younger. So.
Favorite moment?
Well, actually, I was working out at the gym, and like next to me was like Marlena. It's
Oh
like
my
she came
God.
back from the dead, and
I know
was
she
like,
came out from the. She was
Oh my
she was
God.
possessed. Remember?
Yes. I'm like, oh my God, it's Marlena. Like, what do I
That's
do?
so cool.
Yeah.
Did you say hello?
I didn't.
You
I
didn't?
was too like starstruck in like a weird way. When I first
Actually,
moved here.
that's a really funny thing that you said, because when we come back, I want to talk about, it's cool to see if you see a celebrity in the grocery store, you know, you're out in Hollywood, is it okay to, can I get a picture with you, you know?
I think they like it. You sign yourself up for
Yeah.
it, so
Or is it wrong? Is it like annoying? What do you think?
I think it depends on how you approach them.
See, I ask everybody for pictures. After I do I'm like, listen, you just had to deal with me on the red carpet for 20 minutes
Yeah.
interviewing. Can we
Know
get a
what to
picture?
do. Yeah,
Come
I
on,
think that's a
please.
nice little payback.
And I love when people like say yes. I'm like into it. They do the whole like, I'm gonna turn it around. They're gonna get into it like Ben Affleck style.
I know, he
like
seems
pose.
so cool.
Or the people that are just a little standoffish, like pose.
Oh,
You're like, you know, you don't want to take a picture.
Or like Mark
can tell-
Wahlberg. He looks
yeah,
cool.
Yeah, you can tell a lot by a person by the way they take pictures. What do you think?
Man.
It's
Yeah.
interesting.
You can tell it by their face.
Body
too,
language.
Like their facial. Yeah, body language.
Body
is
language
huge.
is all everything.
If they're like kind of like away from you. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you're, like, you know, not as
It's always
warm,
awkward.
loving.
And like a red carpet, you're like,
Yeah,
you're
you're
all
like,
like,
hi.
pretend we're friends for a second. Facebook. You know?
But then it's like, how close do you want to get? Because
Yeah.
then it's kind of like, okay, are you crossing their boundaries and getting in their personal
Right. You don't want to get in
space?
their personal
Because you don't
space.
want someone to come up to your face like this and start talking to you too.
I know.
right?
Oh my god.
Like there's so many like fine lines.
You know,
there.
I actually also wanted to ask you, how many friends on Facebook do you think that you actually talk to? Like,
Oh, gosh.
how many
Like,
of your
talk to, like,
friends
on
do you
the
actually
phone?
know? Like if you had your phone number, like
have
how-
my phone number.
You're like looking, like I wanted to do a segment when we come back, you know, Facebooking with random people, because, you know, I go on Facebook sometimes and it's my newsfeed. I'm hoping to hear from family, and it's like
No, it's people you don't even know who
Salvador,
they are.
like, I'm like, who's Salvador?
I think I'm friends with Salvador actually.
I'm like, who are these people?
Yeah.
Who are you Facebook people? Tweet to me on Twitter right now. I want to know who you are. It's at Jennifer Tapiero. What's your Twitter?
It's at Chelsea Autumn.
Awesome. Yeah. And I also want to talk a little bit later about creepy tweeting.
Yeah.
Like some creepy tweets. Keep it to yourself, people. No
There are
creepy tweets.
tweets.
And
And
if you're
creepy Facebook.
Yeah, and if you're a hater, I don't suggest you being on Twitter.
No.
Because the Twitter family goes after you. Like, you say one bad comment about Kim Kardashian, her Kardashian clan literally goes in hard, and they start cursing each other off on YouTube and Twitter.
Well, that's nice. She's got a lot of love.
army.
You know, a lot of people that are for
The
her.
Twit army.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're a hater, don't own a Facebook or a Twitter.
So it's just rude. It just makes
Yeah.
you look bad, I think.
Yeah, if you're on a dating site and you're like, I hate the world. I don't want to date.
No.
I don't think you should get a profile.
Definitely not.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Have you
it's
seen
bad.
that? Or like the negative Facebookers?
Yes. You have to like.
Why are you
can-
complaining?
you
Stop
gotta-
complaining.
You gotta do
I don't
your
want to
news
hear
feed.
it.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it.
You gotta like show like only important updates or something. It's like
Yeah.
everything's negative. It's like you're bringing me
Positive.
down.
I'm trying to put out positive eyes, people. But
Yeah.
you've seen that, right?
Yeah. It's just like everything's like traffic. This.
Yeah, I hate
that.
my
It's
life.
Like,
I hate you all. And I hate Facebook.
There are no good people anywhere.
I hate Mark Zuckerberg. I hate him for creating this application.
Oh my gosh.
He's a genius, though, Mark
Yeah,
Zuckerberg.
Genius.
God, I wonder if Mark Zuckerberg and Tom from MySpace ever made up. Like, did they ever work it out?
I bet Tom's pissed, huh? Because Mark
Tom
became like
must be
so much
so
bigger.
jealous.
He kind of like took his idea and just made it college
Better.
and then better.
But, I kind of do miss MySpace those days.
You do?
A little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it was about the music, though, right?
Yeah.
MySpace, and Facebook's about connecting, but it's kind
What
of
is-
turning into
what is
kind of
Facebook
Sleazeville
about?
a little bit.
A little bit, you think?
I still like it, but
I do like Facebook.
yeah.
I love now that everything is just connected. It's just you just do one thing. It's a one-stop shop. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, this, mail,
Yeah.
family, friends.
That's why you got to be careful what pictures you post.
Yeah.
I mean, because even if like you're not on an online dating site, someone could go on to your Facebook or your Twitter and be like, "Ooh, I don't like, look at her. She looks like a
it's
lush, or she looks like this." You know,
It's kind of true though. It's like everything you put out there on the internet, but it's in the same time it's so wonderful because you gain viewers and listeners and fans.
I think it's great for me and you.
But
I
then
think it's amazing.
But then again, when you think about it, you go, "Wow, they know every little thing that I'm doing." So you
we're
have
all
to
being
be,
watched. I mean,
you have
our
to be an
phones are
open-
connected.
Don't you think? You have to
Yeah.
be if you're gonna be, you have to be open if you're gonna be like in the industry.
Well, open, but don't post too many
much.
personal things. Like, and that's another thing. It's like when people are in love, it's like, why do you have to post on Facebook? Like every now and then is cute. Like I think, a little bit, but it's like if it's like a really personal thing, can't you call them or text them
or don't write like you broke up on Facebook.
Oh yeah,
That's the worst.
Or the people that are like love, 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 and then the next day
They
I
broke
hate
up.
him. We broke up. I'm like,
Divorce. Out of the relationship.
like
See,
I
I'm
can't keep
married.
up.
I'm married on Facebook for this
Yes.
for this reason.
Yes. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, we just did it recently. It was awesome. But yeah, I do it for certain reasons. We'll
Yeah.
talk about that later.
So you don't get the creepers. I'm sure they
Exactly.
still come though a little bit.
It's like wearing a ring on your ring your finger, your wedding finger, but you're not really married, and you go to a bar, so dudes just don't hit on you.
Do they? Or do they?
Or do they?
Or do they? Because I
That
think
is the question.
that is the question. Because sometimes
It
the
attracts
creepers
me.
like they like it. They're like, ooh, she's
Chels,
got
we have so many
something.
topics that we're going to be talking about. So, guys, stay tuned. We're going to be talking about a little bit of dating in Hollywood, some of the best celebrity couples, and more. So, stick around. StarCam, where the stars are. And this is I'm a Star, right? Or no? What song is this? Oh, this is Dysfunctional Partners or Friends. One of those songs. Something screwed up.
I like it.
Outside opinions get us stressed. Which is why I wanna wring your girlfriend's neck. Yeah. Through the fights and the nights that we lie and we cry, realize that I ain't no Superman. Through the love and the lust and the trust and the cigarette butts, you ain't no Wonder Woman. Closing times. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. So let's start again.
We know there are many choices in internet radio, and the staff and host of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
Beautiful mind, let's go. You my first place chick, baby, number two's gone. Speaking of number one, you piss me off. Get it? I suppose my cool turn into douchebags, huh? Cause you know what to do to throw my off switch on. I make a comment about your dumb friend's mom. Now I'm just asking to get hit like some chick at prom. Yeah. Such ridiculous tips, we butt heads for nothing. Like a mischievous kid, I'm in love with pushing your buttons. You tell me that I'm bugging, I call you a ragamuffin. You sexiest when you mad, let's put a bun in the oven. I'm playing, I love your face when I make the stupidest statements. Why were we even fighting? I forgot what the case is. So right before I walk out the door, she said, baby, you ain't leaving. Why you leaving? What you talking about?
You leaving, you not leaving, why you leaving, what you talking about?
When I was in the 3rd grade, I thought that I was gay, cause I could draw. My uncle was, and I kept my room straight. I told my mom, tears rushing down my face. She's like, Ben, you've loved girls since before pre-K. Trippin'. Yeah, I guess she had a point, didn't she? Bunch of stereotypes all in my head. I remember doing the math, like, yeah, I'm good at Little League. A preconceived idea of what it all meant. But those that like the same sex have the characteristics. The right-wing conservatives think it's a decision, and you can be cured with some treatment and religion. Man-made rewiring of a predisposition, playing God. Oh nah, here we go. America the brave still fears what we don't know. And God loves all his children. It's somehow forgotten, but we paraphrase a book written 3,500 years ago. I don't know.
And I can't change, even if I tried, even if I wanted to. And I can't change, even if I tried, even if I wanted to. My love, she keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm.
If I was gay, I would think hip-hop hates me. Have you read the YouTube comments lately? Man, that's gay gets dropped on the daily. We become so numb to what we're saying. A culture founded from oppression, yet we don't have acceptance for 'em. Call each other faggots behind the keys of a message board. A word rooted in hate, yet our genre still ignores it. Gay is synonymous with the lesser. It's the same hate that's caused wars from religion, gender to skin color, the complexion of your pigment. The same fight that led people to walkouts and sit-ins. It's human rights for everybody. There is no difference. Live on and be yourself. When I was at church, they taught me something else. If you preach hate at the service, those words aren't anointed. That holy water that you soak in has been poisoned. When everyone else is more comfortable remaining voiceless rather than fighting for humans that have had their rights stolen. I might not be the same, but that's not important. No freedom till we're equal. Damn right I support it.
Even if I tried, even if I wanted to. My love, she keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps
All right, everybody, welcome back to StarCam Radio. I'm your host, Jennifer Tapiero. And welcoming back to the show is the fabulous Chelsea Autumn. Round of applause, everybody. All right. So we're going to be giving you guys a lot of great tips and tricks, and of course, you know, Chelsea being a expert and matchmaker, you know a lot when it comes to love. And in Hollywood, a lot of people either have great success stories or not so much. Either last 70 days or last forever. But we watch a lot of these television shows like The Bachelor and you know, all these reality shows like on VH1, and they're all going on these crazy dates.
Yes.
So I love that you brought like some really cool, you know, tips and tricks for our daters out there and stuff that they can do to keep the love and, you know, hot and spicy.
Yes, because I mean, you think it's important. That's why on The Bachelor, why all the girls and everyone's like crying too, because first of all, they're probably hungry and drunk, but second of all, it's because I know they're like, just give me food. I don't want any more wine, but it's that, and then it's also they're doing like such fun dates, so it's like it boosts your adrenaline, and then you get the endorphins flowing, and then you're like, oh my god, I'm in love. You're not really in love because you might be in lust, but it's not necessarily always love right away.
I know they send them. They send them to do the craziest things, though, Chelsea, like climbing bridges.
But it gives you that high, like that adrenaline that you're doing it with
you
someone
might
else.
Die.
It's like
it's the high from almost I might die right now.
But it's just that like living on the edge. It's like we did this together, and oh my gosh,
and we
did this together. We can do anything together.
Yeah, we can accomplish it all.
Yes.
And if we die off this bridge right now, we have the producer at the bottom.
Yeah, exactly.
Signing a waiver. It's crazy though. I love watching
your
that.
Life.
Like
it's
the dates that these people go on though. They have to test these people. They have to go climb. They have to hike Mount Everest to prove that they love them. But it is so, I love that.
It's like we love that kind of stuff, and it's fun. So then it's like when they're done filming, it's kind of like, what? What's okay? Now what? You know
now
what I mean? Like this is real life.
Now we have to go out for Chinese food. Yeah. So boring.
I want to go climb Mount Everest.
Well, you know, actually, I think it's really smart though to do fun dates.
Yes.
So we were discussing on the break a little bit about like some really fun things to do. Like I'm going away this weekend. I'm going out to do some water. Actually, I'm not going to tell you where I'm going. I'm going to a water park.
Yay!
Super fun.
That's gonna be so much fun.
And that's going to be fun. And you're in your bathing suits. You're having fun. It's hot out. It's sexy. I'm going to be with my boyfriend. We're having fun, and you're splashing
and you're
around.
playing like little kids. It's
I'm a
fun.
4-year-old.
That's great.
I'm embarrassing.
That's good though.
That's how
that
much
means
fun
you're
I
just
have.
like letting loose and having fun. You know.
I'm embarrassing. Like that's how I have so much fun.
What do you do that's embarrassing?
Just weird shit. I mean, every day of my life. Like that's. I like to embarrass myself in front of the world.
Like, what do you do? Tell me the most embarrassing
Just
thing.
voices and stupid things.
Are you gonna start rapping?
I rap. I'm just like
You're like rapping the line. The kids are like, "Mommy, that's the rapper."
mommy. But I like.
Your kids are like, "Stay away from."
I just
that
like to
girl."
enjoy life and act
Crazy
like a
woman.
5-year-old. Like
Yeah.
have fun. Do random stuff. Go into the water park. I haven't done that since I was like 11.
I want to do it. You'll have to tell me how it is.
I know, but isn't that sexy though? Like you're gonna be in your bathing suits. We're going down the lazy river. Who knows
I
what
love
can happen?
the lazy river.
I know, and I don't want to get too lazy. Fall asleep.
Don't fall asleep. Don't drink.
Well, they do have cocktails there.
Yeah. Sometimes that makes a little.
So, do you recommend me drinking before I hit the 40,000 foot slope of water?
Maybe one drink. I wouldn't go more than that.
Like I'm thinking 4 drinks.
Oh, no.
A few tequila shots. Go
Yeah.
all out and
Go
just
all out.
slide down.
I mean, it would definitely be an experience.
And I think maybe one cocktail, maybe a beer.
Yeah.
I don't even drink beer, but maybe for that day I will.
Yeah. And lots of water because it's gonna be really hot.
Really hot. Okay, so some fun things that we can do for our viewers.
Gosh, well, give me that paper.
Well, if you give me my notes right here. Well, I think skydiving, jet skiing. I mean,
yeah, skydiving, paintball, rock climbing is fun. Even like bungee jumping, go-kart racing. Have you done that?
I love that.
Yeah,
oh yeah, we've done that.
Really fun.
I have a credit still actually at the one in Santa Barbara.
Oh wow!
Like
I
out towards that way.
there. Huh.
Well, it's not exactly that way, but it's like a little bit before.
Okay.
It's really cute.
Huh. What's it called?
Well, we can't tell everybody.
Okay.
That's our spot.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
What about even like
The paparazzi might come after us,
Might
Chelsea.
come after you.
Big celebrity.
You know what's also fun is like maybe like test driving like a sports car or
Ooh,
something.
that'd
Kinda
be
like
sexy.
playing house kind of.
So what do you do? Like you show up to the dealership and you're like, hey, we're thinking about buying a car together, and then you just
play like you're married. I mean, even if you aren't, whatever. Yeah.
If you're married on Facebook, will that count?
Yes.
Okay, that's qualification.
And just say and drive like a really fun sports car for just a little bit.
That'd be so cool. Driving to the 405, get stuck in traffic. The reason why I'm in your car for so long is because we got stuck in traffic. I didn't steal it, but we got stuck in traffic.
I always wonder though too. Like I always think of Ferris Bueller. You know, with the valet. Are the valet like driving your really nice cars around, just having fun? And
oh yeah, I heard that, like people do that all the time when celebrities valet their car at restaurants. They, drive it around.
You never know what is happening.
That's
in your
probably
car.
Justin Bieber's excuse nowadays, like that he's been speeding in Calabasas. He's like, it's the valet my car.
He's just young and experiencing life.
Just blame it on the valet, Justin. Next time.
Blame it on the valet. That's too funny. I hear is he back with
Selena? I hope so.
I think they're good together. I think it calms him a little bit.
Selena's like an amazingly talented artist, actress. Like if he did whatever they're saying in the media he did to her, I think you guys are a cute couple. Stay together.
Who cares? I mean, they're young, but I mean, like, they're cute. If they want to be together, stay together. Like, if they're cute together.
Cute. Who else do you think is like adorable? Who's your favorite Hollywood couple?
I love Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell because they've just been together forever, and I just think they're cute.
Okay.
So they're a little bit older couple, but I think they're great because they managed to stay together. Oh, I tweeted today about Kevin Bacon and his wife, and I think they're a really cute couple that have been together because there's not a lot of couples that have been together for a long time in this town.
Yeah, I really like the stories when they're like, oh yeah, I was with that person before they were a celebrity.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, no, oh yeah, that they really love me for who I was.
Exactly.
Like at my lowest.
Yeah. Or just normal.
Yeah. At my worst.
Who else? Who do you like?
Let's see. Who do we like? There's so many good ones. Honestly, I think right now, like the cutest, hottest couple is Robin Thicke and Paula Patton.
Oh
like,
yeah, they're super
like
cute.
power couple, like the up and comers.
Yes.
I mean, of course, there's the Jay-Z and Beyonce's, but
Yeah.
they're like the up and coming like power couple.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see who else.
They seem like they have a solid foundation too.
Yeah, they both have their careers going on, and they both have each other. You know,
I think that's key. Is like you both have to have kind of your own thing a little bit. Have your independence within the relationship,
and that's sexy too. Being independent.
Exactly. That's like really important. Because some people just like get into a relationship and totally just lose themselves, and it's like no, you
and
have
they
to
change.
They do. They change, not for
you
the better.
You should change for the better.
Yeah.
If you're, I think so. Like change for the better.
Yeah.
You know,
and like be with someone that like makes you a better person and you want to grow with,
and
not
brings out
someone
the
that
best.
Like, exactly, not the worst. So.
Yeah, I hate that. Like I hate when they're like, oh, I'm so stressed out. It's like life's already stressful though. Like why with somebody that stresses you out even more?
Yeah.
Like they should bring out the best in you. Like they should be your de-stress. Like
bring you up, not down.
Yeah, I hate that. My like number one like pet peeve is Debbie Downers. I hate that.
I hate Debbie Downers.
Like we were saying before, don't be a Debbie Downer on Facebook and Twitter and be a Debbie Downer hater.
No, do not.
I don't like the Debbie Downer stuff. Yeah.
So back to that, how many friends are really your friends on Facebook?
You know, I was actually thinking about that. I think only a few hundred, like from Jersey, maybe from high school. Like my majority of my friends that I've known, that I've had like friends that like added me, like we knew each other, was from like years ago.
Yeah, when it like first
high
started
school.
Or something. Yeah.
Yeah, when it first came out.
Yeah.
Those are like people I only like know.
I know. I think I know probably like 100. I mean, I probably know like 500.
Let's see.
Socially, acquaintance-wise, but you know, probably small amount.
Actually, I'm doing a new segment. It's called Tweeting with the Stars.
Oh.
So I'm going to take a look at your Twitter. Let's see what you have going on.
Okay.
I feel like Twitter says a lot about the person.
Okay.
So I want to read some of your tweets because they were really entertaining. Okay, let's read some tweets.
Read away. I'm trying to tweet a lot.
We're big on Twitter, by the way. Hit us up. It's at Jennifer Tapiero and at Chelsea Autumn.
Follow
We're here.
us.
Follow us. Say hello.
We'll tweet with you.
Okay, ready? So we're gonna pull up Twitter, and we're gonna be tweeting with the stars. Any celebrities that you follow?
Yeah, I do. Who do I follow? I follow Oprah. Gotta follow Oprah.
Love her. Did you see her Facebook picture today with her vegetables?
No.
Oprah. Well, if you were an Oprah follower, you would have seen it.
Yeah. I am following her. You can look at it. No, you know who else I follow is Martha Stewart because I hear she's single. I want to find Martha Stewart love.
Well, who would be a good candidate for Miss Martha?
Gosh, I don't know. Because she's like such a strong woman that it would have to be, I think, someone that's
like 2 Chainz. Like he just got out of jail. He's got this. He's like promoting the album. Me and Martha. 2 Chainz and Martha Stewart connection. All right, I'm gonna look at your Twitter.
Okay.
I follow you, so I do like your tweets and stuff. They're cute.
See, that's another thing too. It's like with Facebook and everything. It's like you have to kind of follow everyone who you're friends with, kind of. But with Twitter, it's like you can be choosy. Like some people are like, oh, follow me, but maybe you don't want to follow them, right? So it's kind of like
unfollow them.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Do you ever do that? Like just start unfollowing people?
I just can't follow everyone because it's like too many tweets. Right?
Yeah, I start unfollowing people when they're like mean. It's like no.
No.
All right, I'm gonna read yours. Here we go.
Read away.
So the last you were going live with me.
Yeah.
But I like your love and like dating quotes and stuff because you're always like so inspirational. The picture of the blow. Oh, you have she has a picture right now. She has in the studio with the red wall, and she has her little cake pop. Okay,
gosh,
what is your boyfriend gonna say about that picture? It kind of looks like dirty in a way.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
He doesn't care?
No.
Is it okay to post sexy pictures when you are in a relationship?
It depends on what's sexy. I mean, I'm fully clothed.
Like,
I'm not really showing off a lot.
New bikini photo shoot. You're looking hot. Is it okay to post that photo of you in your bikini? I
mean, if you're in the bikini and it's tastefully done and you're not like sticking your tongue out or, I don't know, sticking your boob out or whatever. I don't know. But I think, you have to just have it tasteful. There are tasteful photos, but don't make it raunchy. Leave it like
I love seeing these people.
Victoria's Secret catalog, but not
classy.
like
I love seeing these people on Facebook.
Hustler,
they try to add you, and they literally look like I hate to say it, you look like porn stars or whatever, and they're trying to expand the brand, or they think it's gonna get them more viewers.
Yeah.
Put your clothes on, cover a little. It's sexy, whatever. You want to show a leg,
exactly.
But in the picture, you're showing it's like nip slips in the photo.
Yeah, I don't.
No, not okay.
And then you're gonna make a certain name or impression, and especially if you're single, guys are like, oh,
and on the
she's
world
cute.
Too.
Maybe I'd like to sleep with her, but do I want to introduce her to mom? You really have to think about those
your
things.
Image.
You want to be like the girl next door, but a freak in the sheets. That's what guys want.
Yeah, and if you're an actor, if you're in this business or a musician, you can't have those photos on the internet. You go on American Idol, they find photos from MySpace. Like they find old photos, they bring it up, they turn it into a story. It's like if you want to have a serious, profile, you have to be careful what you put out in the media, and social networking is
and don't
media.
do it so quickly. Like I think everything is so instant nowadays. It's like think about what you're posting first. Take a picture. You don't have to upload it right away.
Yeah, you don't have to say you're at that restaurant too, because you're also be scared of stalkers.
Don't post where you are until after you have done the event.
That's for safety for ladies and the gentlemen out there. Safety. Yeah. People are uploading, even if you're not a celebrity, they're uploading right there the picture of the food.
It's just dumb.
Of the Japanese, food, and then all of a sudden they put, katsuya or whatever it is, and you can
either A, be a stalker and go there, or B, go rob their house. I mean,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
So be careful what you guys put, what you're putting out there.
Yeah. Just be careful.
Don't put out. Basically, that's the message. Don't put out.
Don't put out. Don't put out.
All right, Chel. So, this is a cute little tweet you wrote. Do you want to know how to have a happy and healthy marriage? Keep the fights clean and the sex dirty.
Yeah.
Okay, explain.
Well, I think that is just, you want to fight fair. You want to fight clean. You don't want to throw nasty jabs. You don't want to obviously get physical. No name calling. Don't bring up stuff from the past. I mean, really just try to communicate and start the sentence with I feel like when, instead of you do this, you do that. Remember when you did this, because then that person's just going to come from a place of defense, so keep it clean. And then, obviously the sex dirty is self-explanatory.
I love how she's so innocent the way she said, and obviously sex is dirty. You're just trying to roll it off. I think it's true though.
Leave a little to the imagination.
Fight fair, be cool, be in the moment, whatever. Don't say things you don't mean, because you're gonna regret it later.
You are. You're gonna regret it. You're gonna just really try to breathe.
And that hurts later when you're like, wow, I shouldn't have said that, or wow, did they really mean that? Or
because you can only forgive, you cannot forget.
Yeah. And the sex dirty, I think that's so true though. If you're with somebody, keep it hot.
Keep it hot.
Keep it hot every week, every day. What you got to do is you got to keep it hot. If you want to be with somebody for a long time.
Yeah. I mean, think about these people that are together 30, 40, 50 years. I mean.
And they're 75, 80. They're still having sex. Awesome.
That's awesome.
That's going to be me at the assisted living.
That's good.
Do you want to know
You're not even going to need You're not even going to need that. You're going to be so healthy from all the juicing you do that you're not even going to need it. You're going to be 80 years old,
I'm going to be doing
rap
video.
Juicing. I'm juicing.
Old honey. I went from young honey to old honey.
Oh.
And honey's good for you.
Hey, speaking of honey.
Honey
is actually an aphrodisiac.
What?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it actually
You're
is.
Kidding.
Yeah. It helps your libido.
What?
It does. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so.
And it contains vitamin B, which is needed for testosterone.
And it's good for your skin. So it's not that sugary stuff that you're dripping on your skin like whipped cream. It's actually sexual and it's healing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. No, it's good for your skin, but it's good to eat too.
I know.
So eat it. And if you ever have a sore throat or anything, your glands, just have a couple spoonfuls of honey. And
I don't recommend
right
it putting in your hair though. When
no.
it gets stuck, you can get that out.
I've never tried that, but it would get stuck right away, I'm assuming.
Because I've tried this honey thing.
You're I can tell.
You're like, it's an aphrodisiac. I'm like, yeah, I know. Yep, I know. It is.
All right. You know what another aphrodisiac is? It's kind of like the opposite of honey. Not really opposite, but asparagus.
What?
Yeah.
Nice. I love asparagus.
Yeah. It boosts. Okay. It has folic acid.
Okay.
That boosts histamine production for the ability to reach an orgasm in both sexes.
So that's asparagus, people. That helps with that.
It does. Your pee does smell, but it also is an aphrodisiac.
Do you have pineapple on that list also?
No.
Because I heard pineapple is what you need to drink and eat to smell good.
It's really good for you. I love pineapple.
It's good for
pineapple
you.
Juice and coconut.
Google pineapple, people. See what that does for you. And sweet potatoes are very good for you too. Fat Joe lost about 65 pounds from eating sweet potatoes every day.
Wow.
And it's good for your skin.
Did he mix it up and do baked sweet potato fries?
I think so.
Or just
fries and chips and
you
can. There's so many ways you can do. You can have marshmallows and pineapples. Oh my God, I love that.
That probably doesn't help lose weight though. Marshmallows.
I feel like I should be on the Food Network right now.
I know.
I would. I want to do that. Just bring on a chef and start cooking
I have a chef you can bring on.
Yeah.
You want to bring him on?
Yeah, I'd love to bring them on.
Okay.
I had a company called Clean LA come on the show a few weeks ago, and I'm so excited they came on. They had great food, but it was basically for the manorexic. I'm like, do you know I eat? I'm on a starving model that doesn't eat.
You're from the East Coast.
They bring me this meal
what was it?
it's on us. Products are on us. They bring. Chelsea,
You're like, great, thanks.
the meal.
Now I know why it's on you.
Yeah, the meal's this small, and I'm like, I have a crew, a staff of people, the bosses, the other hosts, the producers, engineers.
What
I need
was
to eat
it?
you little pieces of like chicken or little lettuce. It's like
You're like, okay, now
this
where's
is the model's
dinner?
diet. I'm like, you guys are fantastic, but I gotta eat something. This small. Hollywood portions. That should be the name of the company. Hollywood
should.
portions.
Yeah,
Very small.
it should be like a diet program.
Yeah.
A diet program?
Are you on a diet program right now?
No.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
kind of on one, but not. I've created it myself.
Like what?
Well, I'm very excited about it. I love it. I'm obsessed with juicing. Juicing
I love
everything.
juicing.
Anything from spinach to cucumber to watermelon, pineapple. Delicious.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to be a party girl, add vodka. It tastes really good.
Really? Probably with a watermelon.
Yes, and it doesn't have all that extra sugar that you find in a lot of these cocktails at
That's a good
bars.
drink. I should try that.
Cucumber, watermelon, and vodka. And a splash of Malibu.
Yeah.
Wow. Amazing. Cucumber teeny. It's incredible.
That sounds really good.
Yes, I've been juicing. I've been doing that. I've been doing a lot of the juices. I've been drinking kale, carrots,
Kale's so good. I love
grapefruit.
carrots. Green apples. Put
Oh,
in there.
I
Ginger.
love
You
that.
put ginger.
Ginger shots. I do like a wheatgrass shot a day.
That's good.
I'm obsessed.
Where do you get that? Do you just get it at the
Jamba
store? Or do you,
Juice, Robix. Yeah, I don't want to make it.
It tastes so gross though.
Yeah.
I hate the taste.
It's kind of weird. It smells like after you've had your lawn mowed and you
Yeah.
just drank the lawnmower.
Ew.
That's
But
wheatgrass.
it's good for you.
But it's good for your skin.
Exactly.
Right. Helps acne. Tastes like shit though,
But the juicing tastes good.
Yeah.
I love it.
I do like it. And then I just found this new place. It's like a smoothie lounge. And it's like the new hottest thing. It
Oh, you
actually
can't tell me the name.
It's To the Max.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called To the Max. It's like the new wave of the future because instead of these Starbucks and coffee beans, people want to be healthy, and it's a really good place to meet friends
Yeah.
or potentially meet a
That's
man.
a good place to meet people. It's like coffee shops. And
Yeah.
stuff like that. People, men approach women. Start approaching women more. I think a lot of men too are like afraid.
Well, they're nervous,
They're nervous.
or maybe it's been a while and they're like, well, why would I talk to somebody in a coffee shop? It's 8 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
I don't
I'm
wanna
by the
bother her.
beach. I'm in a hat. Don't you feel like people do that a lot? Like it's excuses.
It's excuse
Yeah.
after excuse.
Mhm.
I mean, it's like I feel like that is one thing kind of about LA or like big cities. Everyone's always like in a hurry or trying to get somewhere, or just kind of like in their own little zone. It's
Mhm.
like
Or they're on their cell
Talk to
phones.
people more.
Yeah, or they have the earbuds in.
Well, I hate that because then they're like talking and they look like they have schizophrenia or something. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
and then I'm like,
like-
oh, they're just on their phone.
Yeah, or are you talking to me? And then they are talking. Like, no.
No.
Get all
I
confused.
got George right here. Yeah, George,
Yeah.
I'm back.
No, they're back in the phone. So
It's
Hollywood.
It's like so weird.
Times have changed.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I went to the zoo like a couple weekends ago
How
in San
cute.
Diego, which was awesome. That was
What'd
a
you
fun
see?
date. Oh my gosh, everything. Pandas,
Aw,
giraffes, zebras, everything.
Oh, I love zebras. But a
It's like
favorite.
that you do.
Oh, I'm
cute.
obsessed with zebras. I love them.
Oh, that's like your animal.
That's like my thing. Like my
Aw.
zebra everything.
That's new.
Come on, Snooky. Keep up with the times. I did it before you, animal print lover.
Oh, she's like a zebra.
Oh, she's a leopard lover and
Oh,
a zebra
okay.
print.
Okay. Hopefully
But-
they're not real animals she's wearing.
Yeah,
But
hopefully.
she needs to,
It's not
be on the
for sure.
PETA bandwagon.
Oh, believe me, Snooky can't afford it. No,
Okay.
she can't actually afford it.
I was gonna say
She's so rich right now. Snooky's killing it.
Isn't that crazy?
No, she's killing it with she has a new line out. She has a baby line with sunglasses.
Yeah.
Super cute.
Wow.
Like I'm a big fan of her now.
Yeah.
I like that she had that transition from
That's
being this
good.
crazy girl to this,
I think
mom.
motherhood's good for her.
Have you seen her though? Her diet, she posts pictures of her working out and herbs and food. She lost 25 pounds and she lost 30. She really looks really good.
Does she? I haven't seen it.
I'm gonna show you when we come back. We're gonna show you pictures of Snooky.
I want to see.
She looks amazing.
Good.
Yeah, this is Drake, by the way. We'll be right back.
Looking bad, girl, for goodness sakes. You with all those curves and me without no breaks. Ooh, I'm willing to work it out however long it takes you. You feel like you missed those happy days, but girl, that makes two of us. Our timing is wrong. Your friends always tying up every line on your phone. Yeah, but tell them bitches that you'll always be my missus. And the hardest part about the fucking business is minding your own. And every time I try and break it off, we just yell until we're tired, then I break you off.
It's useless all this fighting, let's get past it now. Even when I throw them deuces, you just send it back around. Your wrists and fingers glisten, ice cold like Michigan. Hey, look at what we living in. Here we go with this again. I just keep on talking, but I guess that you ain't listening. Rather run around with them nothing air then. Go on, got me hot, smoking like a chimney. We used to be best friends, now it seems we finna be enemies. Deep inside it's killing me, but soon it's gonna be killing you. To see her in that two-seat turn, no, that's gonna hurt your feelings, boo. Didn't you think you would be over me by now? So you go sleeping with them clowns, they are no relief. She spoke her piece, I know capiche, so love must be let go, release into the wind. Begin again, them deuces, I must throw your piece. You know what, yo? You a beard. You should have a travel agent, cause you a trip. You should make your own toilet tissue since you the shit. But all you got is some fucking issues, you fucking bitch. I hate you, but I love your mom. Give her a kiss for me, her second son. Get your mind right, baby, you'll get your ish together. You gon' be hot a little while, I'ma be rich forever. Girls seducers, they come in deuces, but when I cut them off, they always become a nuisance. Niggas take my old flows and they take my old swag. He just took my old beat and turned it to his new beat. I'm stupid, but I won't get my drama on. What I'm dealing with is too real for me to comment on. They finally got it through my head not to run my mouth. So when y'all talk about you know who, I don't know who you talking about. According to my old bitch, I be on some new-ish. She was on some old-ish. Now I got a new bitch. Think I give two? You ain't gon' do. Beat my 2 fingers. Intro. Deuces. If you knew better, you do better. Wanna give the middle finger, but I got 2 so better. You gon' diss me even though you know it's wrong. No, you gon' diss me even though you know I'm gone. Drizzy voice, now I'm ghost baby, 4-door Rizzy Royce. Tryna work it out might be a bad business choice. I'm about my business, boys. Plus I make paper. Come on, that's old news. Yesterday's paper. Oh, you talking? What about? If it ain't how I kept you studied out, your mind's well shut your mouth. You never score another me. I shut it out. Act like it's gum in your head, girl. Cut it out.
Got a pocket full of honey, she the only one that's missing. Got a bucket full of ice and a watch to go with it. Got a racing Lamborghini, have my homies scared to drive. Haters better put their heads down, they know that boy be fly. All the charter planes, now I'm talking baller slang, ROCAY on the wall in that Hall of Fame. I let my denim sag, red Louis belt. How can you love me, baby? First you gotta love yourself.
The farewell email from a female, but I'm a player, I ain't gonna tell you all the details. What it entails is hard to say, like selling seashells by the seashore. But she's not a bore, but neither a whore. Who needs to know more? The kind you can't ignore but want to open the door for. Or when in your favorite store and leave with all them shopping bags and half of it ain't yours. I did things for, ain't rich, ain't poor. I wanted to do more, but hell, I just ain't no.
Great dinner. 8 o'clock and it's Friday. We're gonna watch LA Talk Live. Got this new show called The Shock Factor. Okay, let's check it out.
You rockin' in the Shock Factor. From the boot to the block, you now rockin' with the Shock Factor. And it's the fact that we have you on live. Make the 10 o'clock. Right here. Hi, this is Z. Yo, this is Momo, and you tune into the Shock Factor on LATalkLive.com. Reality radio, handcrafted for your listening pleasure. From the booth to the block, you now rockin' with the Shock Factor. And it's the fact that we have you on live. Make the 10 o'clock. Right here.
I'm Shock Kid Williams, and I'm the host of the Shock Factor. Momo and Princess Deedon came over and took over the whole thing. Cletus, I need some help up in here every Friday. I need some help, please.
From the booth to the block, you now rockin' with the Shock Factor. From the booth to the block, you now rockin' with the Shock Factor.
So don't forget to tune into the Shock Factor
every Friday night, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Hi, this is Romy Klinger.
This is Rose Garcia.
And we are inviting you to join us for the Romy and Rose Show every Friday at 4 p.m. Tune in for the Romy and Rose Show. We're going to be talking about pop culture, dating, business 101, what's ratchet, what's not ratchet, and music and so much more. So don't forget, tune in to the Romeo and Rose Show. About to get real.
Exclusively on latalklive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio, R&B, or watch us on Ustream.tv. Reality show handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
We're real talk.
Hey everybody, it's Miss R&B, and I'm inviting you to come and hang with me every Thursday night at 9 p.m. PST for Perspectives Corner with Rona Roe Bennett on America Talk Live. Hear and see interviews and live performances from some of our favorite celebrities and personalities in entertainment, sports, business, and the wellness industries. We're getting lifted and we're going deep, talking about life and empowering the champion in us all. See you there.
Put Beyonce on. You're live, baby. You're live. Alright, guys. That was Beyonce. Sorry, I'm here just reading a book really quickly. Awesome. It's a new book. It's the mysteries of a lot of craziness. Looks very good.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
We got the authors with us live right here at LA Talk Live. Let's welcome Christopher Edwards and Carlos Hardy.
Thank you so much for having us. We appreciate it.
This is mine. You said it was how much on Amazon? I'll sell it for more.
That's all I got.
Welcome back, Chels. This is my sidekick for the day.
Yes.
She was on television plenty of times.
Okay.
You might have seen her. She's pretty fabulous. Welcome, guys. How you feeling?
We're good.
We feel great.
Happy, excited.
Me too, man. This book looks awesome. Tell us about it.
Well, this book is it's our passion. It started off as a TV show idea, and we shot like a pilot for it. And we were thinking, the story was so amazing and so compelling and imaginative for us. We thought, what is the best way to get this out to the masses of people? And we didn't have an $80 million budget to shoot a movie, so we said the book was the best way to get it out to the people with using our imagination.
Wow, you're gonna be making the movie very, very soon, though, because that's what happens. You make the book, and then you make the movie.
Yeah,
Harry
awesome.
Potter did it. You're next.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you for that confidence. We appreciate it.
I think so. I mean, you guys seem so passionate about it.
I'm telling you, it's just such an amazing book. It's a family book. Sometimes in the genres of books, there's not a family element. It's always I hate you, this, that. But when you put this family of warlocks and witches in this book, and you put them together with the magic and with the craziness, you get a struggle, a contrasting struggle. But also the struggle produces passion. And
wow.
It's good, I'm telling you.
The great thing about it is everybody can relate because everybody has some sort of family, whether it's an adopted family, whether it's your family or extended family. Everybody has the element of family. So when you think about your relationship you have now, and imagine if you had powers and you can just make somebody disappear.
It'd be a lot more fun, huh?
That could go both ways.
I was gonna say something and I decided not to.
It's right.
Poof be gone.
So cool though. I love that you guys wrote this book together.
Yes.
Chapter. Sleepovers, I can imagine.
No
sleepovers.
Yeah. A lot of long days.
Yes.
Long days.
Yeah, a lot of long days, but at the same time, it was fun to do. It was fun to do.
I'm crying right now because I imagine you. You guys wearing the hats and
just writing.
How long did it take
the costumes from the movie?
The book took us about exactly 2 months to write the book.
That's it?
But over the last 2 years, we were compiling ideas. A year and a half, we were compiling ideas of what the book was. So when we got together to do it, it was basically outlining and deciding who was going to write what chapter and getting together and making sure everything sounded cohesive.
Chels, can you read a chapter to this? You should read it while we play this music.
That's like how long is a chapter?
StarCam in the building. Turn this up while you read a chapter.
Wish upon a star.
Where's like the main?
How about the preface?
Just flip it open.
Okay, Volonia, considered the gold planet. Volonia sits alone in its own galaxy, 30 light years.
Sounds
away.
like rap music.
The surface appears dense. It is roughly near the size of Jupiter.
What? The size of Jupiter?
Yeah, it's a big planet.
It's a rock.
And its population is near 10 million. You want me to keep going?
Keep going.
Keep going. Okay, the planet's sun, Vamo, is that how you say it?
Vamo.
Sends rays of light down to the core, heating and lighting the planet's massive cities. To the naked eye, the gold planet is viewed as uninhabitable.
The way she's reading it with this music, it sounds.
That's like, what the
What
hell?
doesn't it sound like? No, you read.
Sounds like a hotline. Ready?
Right. She's like, ooh, the gold planet.
You go hi.
Cities.
It's like.
She can't even do it.
What are you talking about, Sarah? All I see is food.
And hers is, when you say it, it's like a.
Stop.
It's funny.
All I see is food, cakes, candies.
Hey, what's in her cup over there? I just
water, unfortunately.
Get the special potion.
I wish we usually have wine, but the producer was like, Jen, no drinking today.
Wow.
You don't want to get that drunk. You're too drunk already.
Wow.
Cakes, candies, pies, and Vandycups?
Vandycups.
What's that?
A Vandycup is a dessert that is exclusive only for Volonia. So it's kind of like a cupcake, but it's our
sounds something that Little Wayne would drink. Young Moolah, Vandycup.
Oh my God. Vandycup.
What is that? With 2 cups or whatever you like? I drink scissor.
No, it's like a cupcake, like not like a cup of a drink.
Sipping on this Vandycup.
There's a lot of things
Sorry,
in the book
guys.
that are. No, it's okay. There's a lot of things in the book that are kind of similar to Earth, but a lot is different.
You know, I really like this because it seems like fun and interesting
and good read, like an easy read. It's
easy read, fun read, kids.
Yeah, and
kids will love it.
You can really imagine the story, though. You know.
And, I think that was our point when we wrote the book, to allow kids to imagine again, and we also wanted the young adults and mature adults to read the book, because it's such a vast story, but at the same time, it's a passionate story. I keep going with passion because that's my operative word.
What's like your definition of passion?
To me, well, go ahead, Chris.
I think passion is something that drives you. It's something that you don't have to make yourself do. It's something that it gets you up in the morning. You know, when you're in love with someone and you're passionate about them, you're just excited to be with them. You know, when you don't like anybody, when you don't like the person, you don't want to wake up the next morning. Right. But passion is what fuels you. It's like it's like the gas that makes the car go.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It's undeniable.
Yeah.
It's undeniable.
Interesting.
Passion. And the mother, Vara Cutter is her name. She has an in-depth passion because she has a set of twins in the book who are somewhat magical. They're class 2. They're class 2 witch and a warlock, is a boy and a girl. And she has this passion because something has happened on the planet, and they're trying to figure out what's happened.
Let me ask you, what are some signs that your friends are witches? Because I'm starting to get some of these signs of this one girl I know.
Okay.
I think she's a witch. Like,
really?
I mean, a bitch. I mean,
but you know what the funny thing is?
What are some signs that you think that your friend might be turning into a witch?
Okay, no, I want everybody to listen to this. Okay?
Or a Mitch, as Kevin Hart calls it, a Mitch.
Because we're about to go to school 101, Volonian School 101. It's really not about them; it's about you. They're just reflections of you.
Exactly.
Okay.
Ooh. So
we want to go into that conversation. No. It's about reflection. It's about it's really about reflections. Whatever is coming to you, you are a deep and depth match to it because you're a reflection. You're putting it out. So if you consider them to be a witch, they will be a witch. If you consider them to be amazing, they're going to be amazing.
Because they're treating somebody else amazing.
Different.
And
Right.
why is that person getting treated differently than you? Is because you're thinking different things than this
About
person
them.
is thinking.
It's like you're putting it out there.
Yep.
Like I'm like, I hope she doesn't text me because I don't want to work with her anymore. And
right.
they text.
Exactly.
And the
Here she
text
comes.
is on. Oh no.
What you
Right.
what,
You know?
what you should say is, I wish such and such would text me, and just keep her totally out of it.
Stop bringing her into it because she's irrelevant.
Yeah,
If she's
don't
irrelevant,
focus on the negative.
That's interesting.
it's sort of those people who have those hats and shirts that says I love haters, and Chris and I talk about that all the time, and then they wonder why people hate on them, and they wonder
Because
why people
you're still focused
why.
on
You're
the
focused
hate.
on
You're
the
saying
hate.
I love haters, but your shirt is really saying that I have haters in my life. It's not really saying I love the hater.
I love
It's
love.
When
I love
you
life.
say
I love-
I love love, you're only including
You're only
love.
focused on that.
Let's drop the song. Haters be quiet. my rap song. I swear I have a rap song. That's my rap song. Haters be quiet.
And that's why I brought it up because you were a match to that. To that.
That's my song. My
Is
new
it?
music video is coming soon.
I said, what is it called again? Tell me.
Haters be quiet.
Or you can call it Lovers Get Loud.
Ooh, that's my next track.
See, that right there.
It's going down.
That right there go #1 on Billboard.
Yes,
Yeah. Hashtag shock him.
Right.
That's his job. Make him do it.
Seriously, I mean that's good stuff. Seriously.
So cool. We were talking a little bit on the break about energy and people and
Yes.
like feeling the vibes type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's talk about positive energy.
Yeah.
How it's like addicting. I think it is.
It is.
The highest we call it vibration. The
Wins.
highest vibration always wins. So if you're in an argument with someone who has a lower bit of vibration and someone who's very or extremely passionate about I hate, they're going to you're going to either raise to their vibration and be hateful, or they're going to lower it to the vibration and say, you know what, let's be calm, let's be peaceful.
Or they're going to just expedite out your experience.
Exactly.
They're going to just leave.
That's if you don't have any resistance about it. You just say, oh,
whatever.
it don't matter. But too many people fart too many times, kind of. Are passionate
Did
about.
you say fart?
Fight. You meant fight.
The way he said it was
Too many people fart.
Too many people.
fart too many times.
No, too many people. Sometimes they just
I
get
was like,
too
what
involved.
is happening? You're going hard over there.
Exactly. My bad. Holla back.
Oh,
But it's all about good energy. All
yeah,
about
it is.
good
Call
energy.
us up. Let's talk with some callers.
Yeah.
Yeah, 323-247-7443. The fans.
Right.
Are you guys on Twitter?
Yes, we're on
we
Twitter
are.
and on Facebook.
Volonians.
You're not following me.
Volonians.
We'll follow you today.
All right. I'll
Yeah.
follow you back.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Is that cool? Like following each other. It's like, but hope you don't follow me home, you know? Let's follow each other.
Right. Right.
Kind of creepy, but so cool at the same time.
It is.
Right. Yeah.
You know? Right, Chels?
Yep.
Oh, I really do feel like we do need some champagne for this hour of the show.
Yeah.
We got a whole nother hour.
Wow.
What can we do? Actually, I was supposed to be on a red carpet in like a half an hour.
Oh, where?
Down at the Nokia Theater.
Okay.
But I'm not going.
Why?
Because I'm hanging out with you guys.
Oh,
show
cool.
this
Hey, I
year.
appreciate
No,
it.
actually, we're supposed to do with this a really great event. It was for the LA Film Festival.
Oh yeah, I got an email about that.
Yeah, and like Penelope Cruz is supposed to be there, Antonio Banderas.
Mm-hmm.
But we couldn't get a crew. It's hard to get a camera crew last minute. So
Right.
we're there in spirit, you know?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, just tweet them.
We can just tweet them. We'll tweet
Right?
about them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll turn it up. That's our song, Haters Be Quiet. Let's bring it back. Let's show Sam's part, because my boyfriend sings so good. We gotta bring it back.
He's a singer.
Yeah, he's a singer, songwriter, producer, extraordinaire. This is him? Yeah, that's him singing. And then that's our new song, Haters Be Quiet. We're gonna shoot a music video.
Okay.
He's kind of busy right now, so I might have to Photoshop him into my video.
So you're singing in it. You're singing
I'm
in
rapping.
It? Oh, you're rapping.
All right, everyone just bob their head.
Don't do it, cause I.
What you laughing at, haters? Be quiet. Sam and I hitting notes like Mariah. God's gift to me, yeah, Messiah. Sex is wearing me out.
My mom's in the room.
I'm tired, and we just getting started. We so fly, oh the plane just departed. Champagne,
Shakim, I've been thinking, you know, because I've been doing those. No, I have to give a shout out to Shakim though. Nah, it's okay. My song. Enough of that.
Good song.
Shakim though, I was thinking that we should rock some of your music too.
I do.
You like it?
I love your song. I
Really?
love it, yeah.
I like it
So
too.
good.
I don't like to talk about
It's
myself
awesome.
too much.
Are you on iTunes with it? Is it on? Wow.
Why you don't have iTunes?
You're
you should be-
tripping.
You should be on iTunes, Amazon. Every time you talk, they would be playing. If it's my song, they'd be playing every time, every show.
Sam's part's good too. We should turn up Sam's part. Let's hear it.
party. Swag so fresh, fashionably tardy. My girl so fly, you could call that shit Marty.
It was produced by Andrew Lane, who's a really good producer who worked with High School Musical. But I've been rocking it for the past 6 months. So I'm trying to get it out there.
I think an amazing video would do that.
This is my favorite verse right here. But I'm working on some more stuff. This is kind of oldies to the newsies.
Kind of like Justin and Selena a little bit.
Yeah, we have fun. Oh wait. Oh, that's the old one. We're always rocking the old one. That was the X-rated version.
Oh, okay.
What?
Yeah, we got kids. We got kids.
We have kids in the building.
Exactly.
But it starts off like, y'all just jealous you pulling up in the Bugatti, and it's like cool. It's kind of great.
Bugatti.
It's gangsta.
I like the Bugatti.
Yeah. Yeah. I enjoy like hip hop music. Dude, what's like some of the stuff that you guys listen to on your iPods?
You don't even want to ask me, but yeah, we'll go with him because he's the big music guy. I'm not.
I listen to a lot. I'm really big in the top 40. I like R&B, R&B
Look
pop.
at his face. He's like, no.
I'm more of a composer type guy. I listen to a lot of composed.
He's like one of those sophisticated,
classy.
Yes.
Well, you might be impressed. I just interviewed Andrea Bocelli.
Ooh.
Very interesting. Yeah, this guy was.
How did that go?
I was so inspired by this guy. This man is. His story is remarkable.
Amazing.
Right.
The publicist says, Andrea Bocelli does not do interviews. She's just going to go inside. He's going to perform. And, media expected that.
Right.
So we're just like waiting around. We do some other interviews. And all of a sudden, when Andrea, we waited an hour, maybe hour and a half. They're like, Andrea's here. And literally, it's like God is in the building. Like Oprah, God, this one, Jay-Z. Like, they're all here. Oh, my God.
Right.
So freaking out. Andrea Bocelli. And they bring him on the red carpet. I didn't think he was going to even do the red carpet, you know? And gets on the red carpet. And his wife is leading him. Like as if she was his eyes. It was very. I was blown away, leading him, and he was down the carpet, and he was just had these beautiful sunglasses on, and he was radiant and like glowing. And I get the exclusive with him. I'm like, Mr. Bocelli. I don't even remember saying that.
He's like, who's that calling my name?
And it comes right over to me, like, and it was like we were talking so well, and we just go back and forth, and I'm like, Andrea, I'm like, ask him all these questions, and I had like they said only one question. I got like 3.
I love that. One question, I'm doing 3.
Yeah.
I'll fix y'all. Yeah, that's what I do too.
Yeah.
No, seriously, don't take me one question.
Yeah, one question. One question is now 2.5, 3. 4. Yeah, 4. We're
exactly.
Lucky. But we had such a good interview, and I was just so blown away by like his wife being like, he trusts his wife so much, like to guide him. He can't. Right. He's blind.
Right.
And I'm just so blown away by like his family. They were nice.
So he heard your voice and was like, "Oh, I'll stop for her."
Yeah, I was like,
stop.
Mr. Bocelli.
But you know what it was? It wasn't even your voice. It was your energy.
I don't know. I was really excited.
It was energy because he couldn't see.
Can't even see, so he's feeling.
He's going based off feeling.
Wow. There's a lot of people around me though, but I got him first.
Exactly. It was
interesting.
all feeling.
And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I talked with him.
What did you ask him?
Well, I asked him, of course, about what he was going to sing tonight. I'm like, what are you singing tonight? And he said, I don't even know. I just got off a plane. I don't even know what I'm singing.
He was like,
tonight.
where am I? I don't even know where I am.
Yeah.
Just done.
Basically.
Right. No, seriously.
Because he's traveling so much. He's on tour. He's doing his concerts. He's doing memorials. He's working with this one, that one. And he didn't even know.
I always think about that. Not to cut you off. I always think about that, about someone like that who's so amazing.
Yeah.
Do they get, like him and Stevie Wonder, do they get a chance to actually enjoy
where they are, the moment, the fruits of their labor? So smart of you to think about that.
I always think, cause you can feel it because they're not seeing anything, so they're feeling everything. People, food, the way the traffic, they're feeling it. They're not really seeing it. So how do they really get an opportunity to be in that moment like we are? Like this is a moment.
I think they have. I think they feel the moment more because they're not distracted by what's on they're not looking at the clock and the wall. They're just strictly inside and they're feeling. They have to feel that way.
Right.
So I think they're probably greater energy.
Wow.
They're probably greater energy.
Right. I would think so too.
Energy feelers.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome. I love you guys. You guys are so cool.
Okay, we're so awesome. Why are you looking at the clock? You trying to get us out of here?
Well, you gotta go. Get out. It's been fun.
Volonians.
I got your book.
Read some more. What's it called? Volonians?
It's called Volonians. You can get it on Amazon.com. Just go to Amazon.com and get it.
Well, we're taking a break. You guys are going to stay on the show.
Yeah.
You're not going anywhere.
Okay,
we're keeping you locked in here.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Well, there is LAX Airport. Do you see how close we are, though, to the planes?
Yeah,
right. They come right under you when you're driving, like directly above you.
On the building.
Yes. It's so cool though. You can take your camera out and take a picture. It's like
I know. When are we going to be so successful where we can just take the plane?
Oh, it's coming. Don't
We're
worry.
just right in another city.
Don't worry about it.
It's coming.
We're gonna be the Jetsons.
Don't worry.
And this is Shaquem Williams, who's in the building right now. He's a very talented singer, songwriter, producer, and host, of course, over here at the Shock Factor.
Oh, cool.
Fridays, 8 p.m. All right, turn it up. It's Shaquem.
Heard the story of a sleeping giant. Once had the power of all the world in his hand, but he didn't know was his downfall, that he just couldn't understand. That every day ain't always ice cream and cake. You gotta stay alive just to fight the beast. You just might resume your fate in this world. I'm trying, but my eyes won't open. They be close too long, hold on, let me try to regain focus. My life has been rearranged, everything's been changed. My name, my identity, I can't believe I played that game. Hey, you've been sleeping too long. It's your time now, come on. You gotta push up out of this state. The world depends on you to come through today. I hear your cries while you sleep. Your mind is having nightmares of dreams of a past lifetime. You just gotta wake up and open your eyes and wake up your conscious mind. I'm trying, but my eyes won't open. Baby, close and long, hold on, let me try to regain focus. My life has been rearranged, everything's been changed. My name, my identity, I can't believe I played that game.
Thank you for tuning in to LA Talk Live, reality radio, handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we're more than just talk. Stay tuned.
I can't believe I played that game. Trying, but my eyes won't open. They be close too long, hold on, let me try to regain focus. My life is
Alright. I'm about to do my thing. You ready? Here I go. Yeah. October's very own Drizzy. Taz, you ain't even got nothing to worry about, man. Yeah. Jay. Are you listening? Is anybody listening? Walk into the room and you can smell the Clive Christensen. A lot of niggas is threatened by my positioning. Thrilling bars, you think I'm writing with John Grisham pen. I need rose, never mind the pricing. No, we brought cake to the party, no icing. No ice on, big phantom, no license. Fuck if you're feeling me as long as your wife is. No one in my city got a pocket like Drizzy. I could rock fitted jeans cause my credit card's skinny. It's pitch black and covers all incidentals. And Miss Wrong, sorry you ain't noticed my potential. Fuck y'all rappers in your self-proclaimed status. I can only see green now, happy St. Patty's. Yeah, I know you waiting on the last quote. Check the sound scan, you can see that I'm the last hope. Yeah. Oh, I'm not done. Yay, what up? John C, what up, homeboy? G-Hop. I got him. Look, by the way, I'm Jewish. And turning 22 gets depressing when you see your favorite rappers going through it. Trying to reinvent themselves, showing no improvement. Getting crushed by this light-skinned young and on some new shit. 40 just recorded and we'll drop this here. Cause I'm trying to fuck Megan Fox this year. And if you got a stylist, the cop you gear. You in my age bracket, you are not my peer. Yeah, fuck you really know about an Eames couch. Frette sheets, perfect touch to a clean house. Wide awake, but a nigga living your dreams out. Looking like a photo shoot every time the team's out. Yeah, and it's the realest nigga still I. A woman could love me to death, but I still die. So I'm about us now. Smith & Wesson flow, you should tell them boys duck down. Yeah, you know what it is. October's on ATF. Reps up, holla at me. Yeah, you do this day in and day out. That's serious. Soon I see you, boy.
Hear me, girl. Tell me that you want me. You've been seeing somebody else. Listen, baby. Tell me that you love me. But I've been sitting here all by myself. If this is love, then I'd rather be lonely. If this is love, then I'd rather be free. Tell me, baby, what it do? See, I've been trying and supplying all the things you want, it's true. Girl, I have nothing left to prove. And still you ring me out and beat me down until I'm black and blue. You're pissing me off, you're bringing me down. I'm tired of you treating me like a clown. What I thought was love was only a lie. You tore my heart out, then you said goodbye. If this is love, then I'd rather be lonely. If this is love, then I'd rather be free. Your attitude done changed so much. You got me feeling like I lost my touch. The things you trying to do just ain't the same. Your love for me has turned into a game. If this is love, then I'd rather be lonely. If this is love, then I'd rather be free. Tell me, baby, what it do? See, I've been trying and supplying all the things you want, it's true. Girl, I have nothing left to prove. And still you ring me out and beat me down until I'm black and blue. You're pissing me off, you're bringing me down. I'm tired of you treating me like a clown. What I thought was love was only a lie. You tore my heart out, then you said goodbye. If this is love, then I'd rather be lonely.
Alright guys, welcome back. This is Love. That was a hot song, the hot track by Sam Stone, my amazing, talented boyfriend.
Amazing.
Super proud.
Good song. Good song.
So hot.
I love it.
Loving it.
Great song.
Woo!
Go Sam.
It has that.
Seriously.
It has that old school vibe to it, and I love that.
He's got so much swag, so much passion.
And for him to be so young to produce this type of song, it's, to me, will speak. And I was just talking to your mom. She said he
Plays guitar.
And
guitar, piano. He produces. He writes his own music.
if you do not do that, Chris and I always have this conversation.
We have this. We have these discussions about music all the time.
I just feel if you're able to play an instrument and be able to convey your message through instrumentation, that's just phenomenal. To me, you don't. It's just not to say if you don't. I'm not saying if you don't,
Right.
you're not great. But when you do that, you add a layer.
An element. Mm-hmm.
You add a layer of thread that cannot be taken away, and you feeling that you become that instrument. Don't give me the preacher, but
See,
yeah, that's just me.
and this is what I said, and this is what I said because I'm the all inclusive, and Carlos is, we go through this all the time. I think everybody has different gifts, so everybody can't play an instrument. But there are some people that can sing incredibly, but they can't write. There's some people that can write incredibly, but they can't really sing. And there's some people that can dibble and do a little bit of all of it.
And I'm not saying, not to cut you off, Jen. I'm not saying I'm not saying that that's bad. I'm not saying that that's bad. But what I am saying is I tend to gravitate more toward people who can play the instrument, like the Alicia Keys and the Prince and people like that, who are able to take their music and put it through this instrument. And because what you're hearing, little do you know, what you're hearing through that instrument is their thoughts. It's going through that instrument and it's going coming out, as opposed to just dancing or singing. You're here and it's coming there and it's filtering out. To me, that's amazing. That's just me. I don't play an instrument, but I appreciate people who do.
You appreciate music.
I appreciate people who play instruments too, because I've played instruments before, and it takes a lot of time, and it takes a lot of time to really master one instrument. My sister plays the piano, and I come from a musical family, so I understand what it takes.
Right.
But the same energy, let me call it, the same energy that you translate into an instrument is the same energy that you translate into dance. That same energy that you translate into rapping or anything that you do. So, we always have our.
And let's talk about craft too. We're never talk about craft. We talked about that the other night.
Wow.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I wanted to. You said something like God, gifts from God.
Yes.
We should all go around the table and talk about some things that we're grateful for, and one thing that they think that God gave them as a gift. What it was that one thing that when God was making you, you're like, you're gonna have this. The talent is it your craft? What is it?
God's gift.
Right. Yeah. What's your God's gift? So you, of course, first.
Me first?
Yeah.
Why gotta be me?
Because you're the head of the dinner table.
Okay. I don't know what my gift is. I mean, I won't say that. I think for me, I'm able to, honestly, and it makes me better.
I'm going to tell you what your gift is if you don't get it. I'm going to tell you.
Actually, we should all go around, say what our gift is.
How you going to tell me what my gift is?
I know what it is.
No, I'm leaving the show. You guys have a great night. God bless you. No, okay. No, okay. To me, I mean, there's a lot of gifts. I think I like to, I don't know. Go. I'll come. Can I come back?
Yeah, we'll come back to you.
I'm going to tell you what Carlos's gift is.
Yeah, I like that.
And
You
then I'm
say
going to
what
tell
your
you what
gift
my
is.
gift is. Okay.
Yeah.
Carlos has the gift of being able to see the best in people.
Oh, I was about to say that, but I didn't.
So like he can see something in you that you don't even see yourself, and he can bring it out of you. Like that's his gift. That's what he does well. He'll see somebody who might think they're an okay thinker, and he'll like stretch them into being like incredible. So he sees things. He sees the.
So he's the hype man.
He not just the hype man, but he's the person. He's the developer of the talent.
Because everybody have it. I truly believe everybody have it. Singing, songwriter, producing, writing, authoring, whatever you desire.
You gotta filter that mess away to get it out.
You have to focus, and you
got to
it.
keep pulling those weeds so that rose can grow.
Yeah.
I think that is my gift.
What do you think his gift is?
Chris's gift is, to me.
I'm gonna tell you what my gift is after he's telling me.
Okay, I think his gift is just being willing enough and open enough to receive what's coming to him. A lot of people aren't open. They say they want something, but then they put their hand on it and say, hey, I want this, but they put their hands on it. I think Chris is good at just allowing his passion to just shine through and just hope that it comes his way. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And not be boggled up by the things that could block you from your dream or your passion. I just think that's one of his he's willing. That's the key word for me. He's just willing and open.
Putting himself out there.
Yeah, always put himself out there.
I think my gift is I have this uncanny ability to get along with just about any person.
Love that.
I can get along with anybody. I can see the good in people, and I really try to see the good in people. I'm like, oh, she has nice shoes. She was me. Oh, but she has nice shoes. I try. I think that's my thing.
That's cute.
Is
she has
the best thing about her.
I mean, but that's something that makes me keep going from. Yeah. Oh, she just cursed this person out, or well, at least they're driving straight on the road. I'll say stuff like that. I kind of try to keep my mind.
So you're Mr.
Together.
Positive.
I try to be Mr. Optimistic.
Oh.
I have my moments, but
right.
That's so cool.
And we won't talk about those. I'm curious to find out what yours is. What's your gift?
Oh gosh, I have a lot of gifts. No, I'm just kidding.
I love it. Got a bag full of them. I love it.
I'm really gifted.
Yeah, I'm really gifted. And no, I'm just kidding. I mean, I think one of my biggest gifts is I'm a good listener, and I'm able to like help people in a positive way and kind of see both sides of a story. Like, I mean, that's what like my job is, like as a matchmaker, especially seeing, his side, her side, and then what the actual truth may be, because everyone interprets it into their own way.
Right.
But I'm good luck for people in love. I mean, I matchmade my mom with my stepdad when I was in 4th grade.
That's awesome.
Can you tell
I
that
match
story?
made my sister. I match made all my friends. Even if I can't fix someone up, I'm like, well, you can hang out with me like one night. You'll probably meet your husband, you know? I'm like, if you want.
But you
And then
should
they
start charging
do,
them.
and I'm like, oh my god, like
you should charge them for that.
I'm gonna, because my friend at a party, she was like, oh, I don't have any. I'm like, I don't have any guys for you. I'm like, but you can go to this party with me. Of course, she goes to this party and meets a guy. And now they're happily in love, and I'm like, I think I want to call him. I'm like, remember you owe me money for that? No, I'm just kidding.
The membership.
That was my charity.
Yeah, I think Chelsea is really good at. You are really good at that. Like you're good at like talking to people and stuff and like matching energy. She'll be like, oh, you'll be good for this and this. Like even before she's like, oh, I have this chef that'd be good for your show.
Yeah,
like you're always good,
connecting people.
You're good at connecting people.
And also, a connector, and also
Chelsea's the connector.
Right.
I kind of like reading
I
people,
like
intuitive.
the energy delegator.
Yes.
Well, I like C squared. I like that.
Squared.
Well, what's your name, Chelsea?
Chelsea Autumn.
No, the Queen of Hearts.
Oh, Queen of Hearts. Yeah.
She's the Queen of Hearts.
I love that. That's
Queen
nice.
Is that so
That's
cute?
amazing.
That's good.
I hope you trademarking all that stuff.
You need to trademark that.
Yeah.
get
She's
that
like, oh,
going.
she's talking to her lawyer right now.
Texting them right Getting all that going. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
She has a blog too.
Yeah, I blog. So I do. You know, it's all inspirational. Like I don't, like we were talking about this earlier, like on Facebook, it's like we don't like the people that put negative stuff on there. It's like we're always putting positive things because you want to, you know, I'm big on energy and manifesting and all that. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I'm really big
for a
on
long
that too.
time.
We
Yeah.
can talk about that after.
Yeah.
No, let's talk about it now. Let's talk about it now.
Are you guys into meditation or anything?
Yes.
You are? Well, wait. Let's talk about your gift first.
Oh, yeah. What's Jen's gift?
Hanukkah. When is the gift coming? I'm thinking about gifts. I'm like,
well, you got a ways for Hanukkah, I think, there, honey.
I mean, I was trying to think about that too.
I think you have the gift of gab. Obviously, you're really good at you know, like Andrea Bocelli. He hears your voice and he's like, I'll go to that girl. I like her. You know, and you make people feel comfortable and warm and.
Thanks, Chelsea.
Yeah.
She's so sweet.
And you're a good networker too.
And you're approachable. You seem very approachable. You seem very focused.
Life of party, it seems.
Life of the party?
You keep things going. Some people can't go up to celebrities and talk to them because they're just, oh my god.
Yeah, I can talk to anybody like you.
Yeah, I'll just talk to anybody.
Anybody. I'll talk to
I was like,
anybody.
hey, how you doing? Come over.
And I think you should do that when you're on the street. Smile at people. Why shouldn't you? You know, when you walk by somebody, if they're walking their dog, a hi, that's okay.
Yeah,
right.
I
I
agree.
feel like people are a little standoffish, especially in like new situations. Maybe they're a little nervous, but I find a lot of people are like they look down or they don't know how to make eye contact because it's awkward.
That's a whole.
That's a whole
conversation. That's a conversation.
Yes,
Seriously.
subject after subject.
And you make everyone feel welcome, and you're also you don't like favor people. It's like, okay, yeah, Andrea Bocelli is amazing, you know, famous and, you know, very gifted, but you would still treat this, you know, Starbucks guy the same way.
Yeah, like it doesn't faze
you know, you're
me,
very
you know?
like, yeah.
Well, everyone I feel is equal, you know. Actually, my
Exactly.
sister works at Starbucks.
Well, I didn't mean as a knock. I love Starbucks.
It doesn't faze me.
I didn't miss. See, I'm always putting them out. I love Starbucks.
I mean to her occasionally.
Right. Starbucks.
My stepdad works at Starbucks. I love Starbucks.
Yeah, my sister works there. I'm hoping she gets a new job soon because she's so smart.
They have really good benefits.
She does. Yeah. But the benefits, they're just not. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
The only benefit is free tea bags. Like honestly.
Really.
And the coffee you're drinking. So cheers to my sister at Starbucks.
Yeah, thank her for the coffee.
Sweating. I mean,
appreciate
talking about a
it.
hard-working job. I mean.
I worked at Starbucks.
What? Oh,
Yes.
you worked?
I was a man. At first, I was a barista, was what they call them.
What? That's for a girl though. Barista.
No, it's not. It's for guys.
Oh,
too.
there should be a guy's one though.
Yeah, it's called barista.
Oh.
It's barista. It's for both.
It should be like barista
Yeah, I was
or
a,
something.
no, I was a barista, and then before
It
that,
sounds really weird.
It does.
I was a barista.
yeah, but then
I'm like, what is a barista?
it's just a person who can create
chewed.
coffee. I mean, do the drinks
Yeah,
and
of
things like that,
course.
bar back and all that stuff. But I was there, and they gave us
Sounds
free
like a
coffee.
princess.
They gave us free coffee. It was great.
Yeah.
I like Starbucks.
I do too. I love
Great
them.
company.
Yep.
Great company to work for.
Seriously.
Great company.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Great.
How do you
I
guys
love
wake
them.
up in the morning? Do you guys drink coffee? What do you do?
Meditation.
He has a whole. He
Meditation.
has a different philosophy than I do.
About waking up, getting up.
Yeah, like you
All
don't.
right.
Like you don't talk to him in the morning until like after 10 o'clock.
Well, tell us about what you're doing.
I mean, you make it seem like that's a bad thing.
No, it's not. It's not. It's
because
not.
see, I know I can't be in your house, Jen, because I know you would be like, "Hey, Carlos," and for me,
Hey, Carlos, let's talk some business.
Exactly. I'm completely quiet in the morning because I like to hear my thoughts. I'm just that guy. I need to I'm waking up. I need to know what I'm thinking, what I want to do, where I want to go.
Right. What you're
doing
doing
to turn on the TV, and now they're telling me what I should do and what's went wrong in the world, and then I got to hear a phone call and someone's texting. So I like to just control it. I like to be in front of life as opposed to being dragged by it in the beginning of the day. And that's where people go wrong.
Where do you live? I'm curious.
I live in the valley.
Okay, in the valley. By the mountains, probably.
Valley Village.
Mm.
But that's why people get dragged. They don't know they're getting dragged by life during the day. And then they go through life and they get dragged. And they're like, why? My boss hates me. And then you get this text message. And this one says she's dying. And it's
you haven't taken any time.
It's because you haven't taken any time
for yourself
in the morning for yourself. Just try it. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, an hour.
I go on my patio. I have I have a balcony off my room,
Right.
and I also have a patio off of our entrance of our townhouse. So I always sit outside with my dogs, and we'll sit there and I'll just be like, oh, what do I got to do today?
Mm-hmm.
Plan it out, have my agenda, the agenda with a J.
Oh, I love it.
I love that.
The agenda with a J.
Exactly.
Oh, that's funny.
You gotta write a book.
I gotta write that down. Called agenda.
Oh, you may want to
That's super
trademark
cute.
that.
Trademark
too.
that too.
They're like the mom.
Trademark not
I'm like,
needed.
let me write this
Trademark. Okay.
Volonians trademark.
Mom, write that down.
Copywritten.
So stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like to go outside and I like to see nature. I have a beautiful mountain outside my room. So I'm like, mountain, hello mountain, you know.
Right.
And I just chill.
I like
and
music.
that's your form of meditation.
Yeah. What do you
Which
do,
is good.
Chels?
Gosh, I mean, I like to take a walk in the morning or do something like that. Something with nature. I like to be by the beach and go on the beach.
Yeah.
The beach is amazing.
Yeah.
Right?
Where do you live?
It's so healing. On the west side.
You live outside?
On the west side.
Oh, no,
West side?
Outside. And she said it's all outside.
Like Brentwood area, kind of. Yeah, west side.
That's awesome, though.
She didn't want to tell us. She got all nervous.
So she was like, are you coming to my
like,
house? Are you?
follow
Is this
me?
that following comment?
That follow me.
Follow me on Twitter, okay? Not to my house. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. That's cool, though.
No, close to the beach.
Cool.
Yeah.
She's like close to the
I
beach.
usually right on the
We're
beach.
getting close. She's like close to the beach.
Close to the beach.
Like
Which beach? Manhattan Beach,
I know.
Newport Beach.
Venice Beach.
I don't know.
Left on Venice.
Yeah.
That's awesome, though.
What do you do?
I like music,
Ugh.
so that just kind of gets me into a good feeling place, depending on the day, and sometimes it's maybe a little gospel music. Sometimes it might be love music. It just kind of depends. Sometimes I'm kind of amped, so I want to dance in the morning. So it just depends on the day.
Right.
Can you show us some dance moves?
Dance moves. Put on some dance music.
Let's put on the dance music. Everybody start fist pumping right now. He did it! Woo!
Hello,
Do it. How do
I
you
would just love
fist
to
pump?
see.
I don't even know how to fist pump the right way. This way?
5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh my god.
How come we're the only ones?
Because you guys are on the line.
I don't think I'm doing it right. Do you go up or down? Like,
It's like this. It's a pump.
It's a new Richard Simmons.
I'm not
Aerobics. Wow.
Fist pumping aerobic class.
Right.
It's
That's
the
awesome.
Situation. You guys seen that, right? The Situation from Jersey Shore has a fitness DVD.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's like something like that, you know?
You interviewed him, right?
Yeah, I actually had a chance to sit down with them.
How was that situation?
The situation of sitting down with the situation
Yeah, how
was
was
pretty
it?
good.
Was it? Oh, it's cool.
Yeah, his sister used to go to my high school.
That's
Oh, cool.
awesome.
Yeah, she was really nice to me.
Oh.
No. She was part of the mean girls in the group, and I was the girl that was friends with everybody in high school.
Right.
But you always had the girls that are a few grades older than you. Like you're the freshman, and then you have the juniors, and the juniors are like, we don't like freshmen,
Right.
What is that about? Like, I don't
I want
understand
to
what
be your
that's
friend.
about.
It's
I
an
want to be your
insecurity
friend.
issue. We know that.
I wanted to be
crazy.
friends with all the older people.
I didn't
You
care.
know,
Me neither.
be friends with
I
everybody.
just didn't. I was trying to get out of high school.
I was too. I agree.
He wanted
I
out.
was like, let me get out. Let's get to
Friends?
college. I get some freedom.
Yeah, right.
It's like write this
College is way better than high school.
Like, you're
Way better.
College is way
is the
better. It's
best.
the best experience I ever had in my entire life.
Me too. I
Did you
agree.
guys write in college?
I wrote in college. Yeah.
I studied in college. I had to write papers and stuff, but not like I wasn't writing. Like, I didn't know I was going to do this in college.
Yeah. So I went to school for TV and communications and producing. I went to school for that in Michigan. So it just kind of carried over to LA. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's cool.
Living the dream.
Yes,
Yeah.
you got to
It's
live
a
your
fun
dream.
Yeah.
The journey.
It
man.
really is. The
It's journey.
grind.
It's the journey. It's
The
a fun
hustle.
thing.
The Grussel. The grind tussle. That's what Richard calls it. The Grussel. Remember he always went, back in the day when I used to do radio in Philly, it was the Grussel.
Who said he says it?
No, Richard.
Oh, okay.
Back in the day, Jen, before your time, I was doing this before you, kid.
Wow. Fun times.
Let's take a break. We're coming right back. And we're going to talk about the book. I think that's why you guys are here. Book? What book?
Oh, yeah. See, there you go. This is some music right here.
This is good music.
Ah, yes.
Do you remember when we fell in love? We were young and innocent then. Do you remember how it all began? It just seemed like heaven, so I did it. Do you remember back in the fall when we again up in the road long? Do you remember us holding hands? Remember each other's eyes we stared? Do you remember the time we fell in love?
LA Talk Live. We're more than just talk. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
We'd stay on the phone at night till dawn. Do you remember all the things we said? Like I love you so I'll never let you go. Do you remember back in the spring? Every morning birds would sing. Do you remember those special times? The thoughts go on and on in the back of my mind. Remember the time we fell in love. Remember the time we first met, girl. Remember the time we fell in love. Remember the time. Those sweet memories will always be dear to me. And girl, no matter what was said, I will never forget what we did. Now, baby, do you remember the time when we first met, girl? Remember the time. Remember the time. Remember my baby. 'Cause I remember. Remember the time. All in my mind, girl. Remember the time. Oh, I fell in love. Remember the time. Remember my baby. Remember the time. Remember the time. Do you remember, girl? Remember the time. On the phone, you and me. Remember the time. 2, 3. What about it, girl? Remember the time.
Hey everybody, it's Miss R&B, and I'm inviting you to come and hang with me every Thursday night at 9 p.m. PST for Perspectives Corner with Rona Roe Bennett on America Talk Live. Hear and see interviews and live performances from some of our favorite celebrities and personalities in entertainment, sports, business, and the wellness industries. We're getting lifted and we're going deep, talking about life and empowering the champion in us all. See you there.
Don't this shit make a nigga wanna jump? 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 Don't this shit make a nigga wanna act the fool?
You better watch out. Hot shit be bringing the cops out. Come on, street niggas is ringing them shots out.
Short circuit and blacking the blocks out. Now open up the garage and pull the drops out. Rocking the fur coat, bringing the blue fox out.
Diamonds light up the block, bringing the blue rocks out. While until all of my crew knocks out.
Yeah! Get your ass up on the floor.
if you want some more.
Baby, wiggle your crotch out and peep the way we be blowing the spots out.
Come on, look how we got them ready to act out. Girl, I'm ready to get the twist in your back out. Come on,
drink yak till a nigga falling out.
Flat on his back, now watch a nigga crawling out. Talk to me.
Said Buster,
What's up, son?
see them girl rolling, and it look like they asses are swollen.
Yeah, ass getting big now.
Your man baby said, then what you gon' say?
What we gon' tell him?
We gon' tell a nigga,
Pass a Kavasi,
you gon' tell that brother,
Pass a Kavasi,
everybody singing now,
Pass a Kavasi,
everybody singing now,
Pass a Kavasi,
everybody singing now.
Pass a Kavasi.
Girl, you need to shake it off.
Too much hair on your chocha.
Shave it off.
Come on, jump, smack your ass and break it off.
And if it's too hot for y'all,
You need to take it off.
in case you ain't knowing, niggas, we on a roll now.
Diddy, like we done stumbled on a pot of gold now. Come on, food spilling all out of the bowl now. Money thick and harder to fold now. Come on.
Ladies, tell me if you're feeling alright.
And are you sure that you up to doing it?
I like this.
Listen, before you ask back, nigga, we wreck shit and we ain't even black.
Niggas all around and it's the rap police shut down the block.
And the club ain't even packed yet. Come on, enough drinking at the bar, hold it down. Wildin' now till the club is closed down. Talk to me.
Said Buster,
What's up?
I like the song.
But I like Pharrell too.
Yeah.
I like Pharrell.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Pharrell Williams.
Pharrell, like
Yeah.
Pharrell Williams.
Yeah, I interviewed him. He's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy.
So totally cash.
Seems like he's very like relaxed.
They're all
Yeah,
nice.
fair.
Has no
They're
stress.
all nice when the camera's on.
Are they?
Yeah, of
Because
course.
I've captured moments where, like, the camera's on, and you're like, don't you know you're doing an interview?
Really, and
You
it's
know?
just been.
But I know what you mean, though. So they have to turn it on, like when the publicist says, like we were talking about that earlier.
Mhm.
You know, publicists around, turn it on, turn on the charm. I'm at this charity event. Ah.
Exactly.
I hate everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
When do I go
Taking
home?
it for the camera.
Exactly.
Well, you know, Chelsea worked in, of course, on reality television for a little while, being on the Millionaire Matchmaker. How, you know, often are the cameras out? Like, how often do you have to be like, all right, you have to be ready to go, or do they just whip them out? And, like, you have to be natural. Give us some of the behind the scenes.
I mean, if it's like drama, that, you know, the camera will be there, you know. But I mean, if you're just kind of preparing for something, it's not. But then you get, like, first season, I was like, oh my god, there's a camera. Oh my god, like, I was so nervous. And then it's like second season, third season, you're like, oh my, did I really say that? Like, sometimes I'm like, oh shoot, like the cameras are watching me. You become so comfortable that it's like, and then you kind of like miss it. And I'm like, oh my god, like I miss the camera. You know what I mean? Like, it's like that you kind of become like dependent on it. You're like, why is the camera not following me all the time? You know, and then it's like, wait, that's not normal. Like, you know? So it's like finding that like fine balance. And I think, you know, you don't want to get too personal. I think that's a problem with a lot of these reality shows. It's like, get a little personal, but leave something to the imagination. Like, don't like say everything. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You don't need to let everyone know everything about you 24/7.
But it seems to me like nowadays is like the more of a crazy bitch that you are, the more exposure you get.
What?
The crazier the story, the crazier you do this, the more you flip a table.
It's
And
awful.
I want to see
It's
positive
awful.
a little bit more.
But,
really.
But
I
this
kinda
is
do.
this is the thing. This is the thing. There needs to be a balance because nobody wants to watch a show where there is no controversy.
Right? No, it's
so
boring.
Even Disney cartoons have controversy. There's
Mhm.
there has to be the evil guy.
Right.
But what happens is the show becomes about all evil or all bad.
Mhm.
But when you can marry the evil.
Go ahead.
When you can marry the evil with the right motion of good, then it goes really, really well. And I think that's what it is.
Yeah, the balance.
You have to have a balance. I mean, you have to have some kind of not crazy, but like things that happen that maybe make people a little uncomfortable or whatever. But you don't have to like scream and yell. And I mean, I think we've taken it to a little bit too much. You know, like just all the teen mom and all this. It's like we're glorifying like teen pregnancy. It's like that. In a way, it's like
I hate that show.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest. I hate
much.
Teen Mom. I think that's the worst show on the
That
planet.
MTV show.
Yeah, I hate that show because not only do they have the show playing, then it's like they put these girls on covers and it's Teen Mom this, Teen Mom that. There's things going on in the world that you should be putting out there. If you put more of like stuff that we need like to, you know, focus on instead of putting Lindsay Lohan, Amanda Bynes, this one, that one, all this negative stuff on the cover, put some real news out there like that we actually, but nobody cares about real news, right?
I think
They
they are representing the masses when they do that because we're sitting here talking about it, and
True.
And I'm gonna tell you, it's when you stop talking about it, that's when it goes away.
Mm-hmm.
But the more we talk about it and know about it, it will stay. That's just how it works. There's no way to get around universal laws.
And
in that way.
There's also two ways to look at it. Like there are teenage girls who need something to be able to see because they're dealing with the problem of being a teenage mom.
Right.
So they have to have something to see. And I've never watched the show, so I don't know how negative or positive it is. But they need something to be able to relate to. And so that show is necessary in the sense
for that audience. But it's not for you because you mentally you're past that point, but someone isn't past that point.
Well, I mean, it could be I think it could be positive and negative, but if like they're teen moms fighting with other teen moms, that's where it gets a little crazy.
But let me say, I know you're about to say something, but I'm gonna let you finish it. But I have to say this. They're producing
right,
all that stuff, and we know we work in television, we worked in film. All that stuff is produced from every talk show, every game show, every show,
movie,
every other show.
It's all
produced. So you have to take away those filters and say, oh, what am I really seeing? Okay, turn. I don't need to see that. Turn. It's all produced. You can just see it. Like I'm an editor, so I kind of see.
Oh, you edit.
Yeah, so I kind of see. Okay, yeah, they used that shot for that shot to make it seem like freaking Kim is really mad at Chloe, but they freaking was just smiling. She got a different outfit on. I'm like, but I thought you were just mad at her. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people don't see that and understand that aspect of it
because they're not in the business. So. You know,
that's funny.
And they think it's real. They think reality is real. It's not real. Like even like I'd be like, okay, I wore this.
Tell us. Give us.
If we're gonna pretend like today is yesterday, I have to have the exact same necklace on. Like you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because a lot of people don't pay attention to that, and they do. You know, they create situations that they want, what they need. They say, okay, Chelsea, you're gonna be the good girl. Okay, she's gonna be the crazy one. You know what I mean? They create what they want you to be.
Did they ever put you in a situation that you just didn't agree to? You're like, I don't want to say that.
No. I mean, I had an okay time with it. It was good. I liked it, but you know, it just depends on what you're doing, and you know, you have to just be conscious of who you are and what you put out there.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, people turn it on, but at the end of the day, it's like you probably really are like that. If you're gonna get crazy on The Bachelor and you're gonna be screaming at all the girls, you might be doing it for cameras, but deep down,
there's
you're probably,
some of that in you. Yeah.
Right. You know, it's not just acting.
You can't pull something out of somebody that's not there.
Right. They're like, oh, they made me look bad. No, you made yourself look bad. You know.
They made me look bad.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, you made yourself look bad. Like you came across like the good girl, really nice, the helpful assistant. She wasn't really into the drama, but there was a lot of yelling and screaming and everything else going on with Patty.
I would just sit there and like, oh my gosh.
People trying to get discovered, and that's what it is. They're trying to get discovered and make a name for themselves, and and that's okay. But the days of Cosby Show, Who's the Boss, Full House, all those days, long
Family
gone.
Matters.
Family Matters.
No
more. I love that song. Step by Step.
Perfect Strangers.
Boy Meets World.
They're doing a Girl Meets World.
Are they?
Yeah, I read about that.
That's so cool. That's so smart.
Oh yeah, they come out with a new one.
Are
Topanga
they?
and Corey are married. And they have a little girl.
Really?
And it's a little girl.
Oh, I'm so excited to hear that. That's so exciting.
Yeah, it's
or like
crazy.
Sister, Tian tomorrow.
They were good. Kind of corny, but they were good.
Kind of corny, yeah.
I mean, this show.
I like Sister.
Yeah,
well, I'm kind of corny.
I didn't like the premise.
I loved it.
It was just too but it was okay.
But I miss shows like that. What are some shows that you guys watch now? Like what's on
right now?
Yeah.
I'm really, really big into Scandal and Nashville. I love both of those shows. Like you never know what's going on. Like I watch those.
The only show I watch is Chopped on Food Network. Anybody know what that is?
Yeah.
I like creative stuff that's not going to force me to choose and be negative toward anybody. So I love like Chopped, and of course I'm a sports fanatic, so I love sports and Chopped. That's it. I'm not gonna be going crazy, emotionally be disturbed after it's over, and like I hate her, and next week I can't wait to. I'm not doing all that.
I'm not really big into reality TV.
Just make the souffle.
I like stuff that's been created and that takes your mind to a different place. And I watch a lot of Justice League on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
Like I watch a lot of cartoons. I love Justice. I love
My
that
sister
magic.
loves cartoons.
I mean, I watch it like.
How old is your sister?
She's 22.
Yes.
I love cartoons.
She's
like
dope.
The Flash and
we have X-Men. We have everything.
I have X-Men.
Have a Family Guy.
I can't really get into that.
It's still a little bit too crass.
Yeah,
for me.
I don't get into it.
It's okay.
My sister, big fan.
It's okay, but
I watch cartoons because I want to get into an imaginative place, and that kind of takes a cartoon into real life, and I'm just so it doesn't really connect with me too much.
Right, Family Guy.
What do you like, Jen?
Well, I'm obsessed with the Kardashians. There's a lot you can learn a lot. There's so much you can learn from that show.
Chloe, come here, Chloe.
Sal, I am like sick of that.
That was great.
I love the Kardashians.
I appreciate their business sense.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you that.
We talk about this all the time.
I do.
Because we really like them because they have a good family. They are about family foundation. I love the people that get a lot of flack, but they are about family, and I do like that they're close.
Right.
I do. I mean, I really don't appreciate when people are kind of rude. I hate the Kardashians. Hey, you sound jealous.
Yeah, they're just jealous.
You're just
They're
jealous.
haters. They're just
whatever. They're just haters.
When somebody is making millions of dollars and somebody
Yeah.
else is not, there tends to be a little bit of jealousy sometimes.
But also there's a difference. You also have to think about the other side of that, because there's a lot of people who are making $1 million. Like, say for example, you have the Oprah or the Angelina Jolie, and people aren't jealous of them. They don't hate them. They only hate the Kardashians because they feel like they're manipulating what
system,
what seems like a craftful, actually dignified industry, and now they're just actually just coming in and with a sex tape, and now everybody just jumped on the bandwagon. I mean, socks for the Rob, the new baby, Penelope got shoe line. It's like, really? Can she speak?
But but my thing about that is, like I said, there's two ways to look at something. You can look at, like we talked about this before. You can look at it, this negative thing happened to me. Do I let this make me be? Do I regress and be sorry and sad, or how do I take this negative thing and turn it around and make it great? And I think that's what they've done great. They've taken something that has been bad and they've turned it into a multi-million-dollar business.
Also, if we're talking about this subject, this is just me. You have to learn your craft. You have to do it. Your business. It don't matter you having this business. Trust me. People. I always say you can't fool people. You cannot. When you're in a film and you don't know how to act and you're just in a film because you had a sex tape. To me, that's a slap on Meryl Streep's face. That's a slap on Angelina's face. That's a slap on Denzel's face. When you're able to go into those positions and not, and I'm not saying you cannot have those roles, but I'm saying when you're not craftful, when you didn't technically go somewhere and say, I'm in a scene with the great Meryl Streep and I need to make sure I'm on my A game. But no, but not.
But do you blame the actor for that? Because all they did was audition. So there's a producer behind it, there's a director behind it who actually agreed to that, and I don't think you blame.
No one's blaming them. I'm just saying I would take a bit of my energy and I would go into some acting classes, some vocal lessons, and I would get up to on the top level. Paris tried to do it, and we're talking about Paris, and we're talking about. Okay, but we talk about Paris and we talking about the Kim. They produced a song and it was an okay song, but my point is it's not going to ever work out if you're not passionate about it. It doesn't matter how all the people that you have behind you, that don't trust me. It's not going to matter. That's going to be gone. And think about all the people that came into the industry and gone.
I don't think it was their passion though.
Exactly.
They're just
That's
doing
what I'm
it
saying.
just to do it. But I like the Kardashians too. I mean,
I do too.
I think they do some.
I
nice
love
things.
them.
I have nothing bad to say about them.
Yeah, I really like them.
Just take some acting classes if you're going to act. If you're a Kardashian, that's all. No, I'm not kidding.
I think you're right though. Actually, Khloe Kardashian.
You want to be the best.
No, it's true though.
Khloe
Kardashian. No, listen, Khloe Kardashian lands the job as host of X Factor,
and then get fired.
And then gets fired.
Why?
Go to hosting classes. Fucking rock it.
Don't, because there's tons of hosts like yourself, Jen. You're amazing.
I would love to have
that you would love to have that job, but you're here working on this 3 days a week to do that. And I'm not saying Khloe shouldn't got the opportunity. I'm just saying I would have not taken the name. I would have taken the actual person who developed themselves and said, hey, this is the next up and coming person. Let me put them on there and let people see.
And she didn't even like her job. She put on the reality show. She's like,
I hate it. I have to do it. I'm like, are you serious? And that's what I'm talking about.
But that's not her. It's kind of her fault, but it's more or less the producer's fault. It really is, because if it was my show, I would say, you want this gig? Okay, you're a Kardashian, then you need to show me. Can you do it? And you need to put them in the. And she just wasn't comfortable.
They give them
it wasn't.
She was nervous.
She was nervous. She wasn't comfortable. It's like Mario Lopez. He could do this in his sleep. You could do this in. You know what I mean? They know how to do it. They just have the gift of it because they've been doing. Because it's practice. Practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
And she just wasn't comfortable or confident. So they should have known that and never put her on.
And it was a kind of a bad choice as a host. Like, why put Mario? It's like putting a Seacrest with somebody who has no experience. It almost made it look like if you would have maybe put somebody on the same so they can just work off each other. It was really just Mario.
And I don't think they look good together. It just didn't fit.
Yeah.
It was just like, what are you kind of doing? like reaching for something.
What I'm saying is, if she's Chloe, you get that energy like, oh, something's off, something is wrong. You get that internally. I don't need a producer to tell me I can't play basketball. If I'm going to try to play in the league, oh, he's this person's son. Let's go and play. I'm not a basketball player. I don't care how tall I am. I'm just not a basketball player professionally. So I'm not going to just take that word.
But also, they're not signing people to play basketball that can't play basketball, but they will give somebody an acting job that can't act. They will do that. They will give somebody it's the nature
why they
of
won't? Because they've learned their craft. Basketball players, sorry.
I agree, they've learned their craft. I am not disagreeing.
Well, I think Chloe actually did go to hosting classes a little bit, and she did have an attempt.
For like a week.
I think she worked with Marky Costello for like a week or so.
Yeah,
I
She
swear.
probably wanted to do it, maybe, but she just wasn't ready.
Wasn't right.
I don't think it was just the right fit.
Yeah, I mean, we love the Kardashians. The Chloe and Lamar show actually filmed us here. So I was on their show. I had Jamie, who was Lamar's homie, who on the show they portray him as the lazy guy. It's like he's not lazy, he's working,
Right.
And then he came on my show, and then they aired it like 40 times on E.
Right.
So I love them. I love Jamie, but it's funny how they're like, he's the lazy one, but yet he runs the fashion company.
Right.
So it's not everything. It's reality television.
It's
people.
produced.
It's produced.
But we do like the.
Yeah, I love them. Who else do I've been watching? I've been watching a lot of. The Voice, actually, we've been covering that every week, so we've been hitting the red carpet. I've been interviewing some contestants. They have talent. They should be famous. These people are good, Like, I like seeing, like, talented people like them, like, make it. Because, like, you rock. You're playing guitar. You're singing. You should be famous.
And I think when you say talent, she really means, she means that people who move you passionately. They move you, like they do something with an instrument, with their voice, with their acting ability to move you.
Exactly.
Some people don't move you. They just don't. And you're just like, oh, okay. Not to say that they're not talented, but they just don't move you.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's true.
That's all
Good
it
point.
is.
Right,
Yeah.
Chelsea?
Yes, right. right. Sorry, I was just sitting back.
Just think about
She's
it.
my
Who
yes.
moves me?
She's my yes man. Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Fun times. So now we can talk about this book.
I know, right?
An hour later.
Okay.
But I'm excited. So where can we pick up this book? Where can we find it?
The book is available on Amazon.com. It's available in Kindle and in paperback.
And it's called Volonians.
Volonians.
And why should we go buy this book?
If you love a great story,
Mm-hmm.
then you should buy the book. Because it will take you out of anything that you're dealing with in your life, and you'll be able to get emerged into this world. And if you like magic, if you like powers, if you like controversy, but you also like optimism, if you like a great story, because I'm a story guy, I like things that have been thought out and great character development. And if you like great characters, great development, great villains, great protagonists and antagonists, then you should buy the book. If you love that kind of stuff, if you love sci-fi, if you love that, you'll love the book.
Oh, big round of applause for these fantastic, talented fellows right here.
Thanks. We appreciate it.
Woo!
Thank you, audience. What was y'all doing?
Pick up the book on Amazon now. It's hot. I love it. I love it. Before we go, I wanted to really quickly talk about where do we see ourselves in like 5 years? Like where do you see yourself with this book? Where do you see yourself, in your personal life or
5
career?
years?
Yeah.
5 years, probably in Paris somewhere shooting the second Volonian movie.
Ooh, very good.
Yeah.
What about you?
Oh, yeah.
I love this song.
Yeah.
Okay.
Woo.
Get it.
5 years. Hopefully I'll be considerably wealthy, doing what I love, writing books, movies, TV shows, writing music, and maybe have a couple kids. And that'd be nice. I'm looking forward to being a father one day.
Really? And if you need a babysitter, What about you, Chalice? Where do you see yourself?
Gosh,
Where do you see yourself?
I mean, maybe having my own show as well, getting married, having children as well, and just living a happy life.
Aw.
Yeah.
I like that.
Nothing too crazy.
More kids for you?
Yeah. I don't have any kids. Kids, yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
What about you?
What about me? Well, hopefully I'll have more dogs because I love dogs. If my mom lets me get another one, I have to beg her like a 5-year-old, please, give me my puppy. More just being happy, healthy. I just want to in 5 years I want to be healthier than I am now. I want to be in like better shape, like every year get better, happier, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see like where this talk show would go, maybe see get like onto a network. and then maybe one day have maybe write a book someday too, and have my own foundation, a charity.
Have us on in 5 years.
Yes.
That'd see where we all are in 5 years.
I'll be an investor.
That'd be awesome.
I don't know, maybe doing something like that, or something different. I want to do something like something different. In 5 years, I want to be like doing big things.
Yeah. Big things.
You will.
Also, we're really big in giving back. We want to, just to add this in, we want to do a tour across all high schools and like do a little skit and go into high schools and do a skit about our book to get kids reading again. Because a lot of times we feel like kids don't read, not because they don't like reading, it's because they don't have material that they can read that's going to take their mind to a different place. You don't want to read the same books every year. Nothing wrong against Hamlet and Macbeth and The Great Gatsby and all those fantastic books I read all
Those
through.
are boring compared to yours. I'm just going to say what you're thinking. Those books are boring.
I think the kids we need, in order for our kids to keep growing and to keep progressing, they have to have things that takes their mind to different imaginative places. And I think that's necessary. And so we're really about giving back, and that's our thing. We want to give back.
Volonians.com. Pick it up. Amazon. Volonians. Thank you so much, Janet, for having us.
Thank you guys.
We appreciate it so much.
So much. We appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Check it out on Amazon. All right, guys. Well, Chelsea, make sure you tell everybody about your blog and your website so they can check it out.
ChelseaAutumn.com and QueenOfHeartsInc.com. Check it out.
If you need any matchmaking help, hit up Chelsea. She'll hook you up. Or for not free of charge. Credit cards included.
Yeah.
Provide some personal advice. Like if I call you for advice, will I be charged?
No. How long do you want the advice to last? 12 minutes.
It's like you say 1 free minute and then it turns into like 11 minutes later. You charge me. Alright guys, well hope you enjoyed the show. This is StarCam. Every week we're going to be bringing like some really hot guests and celebrities and experts like Chelsea and these fantastic fellas right here. So make sure you're following us on Twitter. It's at StarCam Radio for hot updates and stuff like that. And then I have a Twitter too. It's at Jennifer Tapiero. My phone's glued to my ass, so I will follow you back. Promise. And make sure you find us on YouTube at StarCam Celebrities for like, we have like the hottest interviews right now. So please share it with your friends.
Okay.
And I hope you enjoy the show. And this is LA Talk Live.
Thanks.
Which LA Talk Live is totally blowing up. Make sure you guys are checking out some of the other shows too. And of course, Shock M from the Shock Factor. 8 p.m. on Fridays.
Playing all that great
Shock,
music.
Playing all the good music.
Yeah. Thank you, Jen, for allowing me to come in one time. It's always fun coming to your show. You have a lot of fun and great energy.
Thank you, Shock
And we
M.
love you here. And I always love you. I got to get you on the Shock Factor this Friday.
I know, not one invite, but this guy crashes my show every week. Every week. No,
You're just
I'm
always
serious.
trying to say something. Would you please be quiet, for God's sake?
Can I come on your show, please?
Yes, come tomorrow.
I can't.
Stop. See, it's every time. Every time. Right? Okay.
Hey, Shock, can you play that one song, Nicki Minaj, High School?
Oh, okay,
Yeah, because they haven't heard it yet. This is
never
Nicki Minaj's song.
And this probably be the only time.
This is our outro. And what's your Twitter, by the way? Because we didn't get the Twitter.
Volonians. Yeah, Volonians.
Volonians.
Shock Factor.
Facebook.
The Volonians.
Yeah, it's on Facebook.
Chelsea. And me.
We're
putting on high school, by the way, guys.
We shot 4 commercials for our book too that are coming out like probably on Saturday. Yeah.
Saturday.
4 commercials?
The first one will be out Saturday.
Wow.
Yeah, like they're
cool.
kind of funny.
Are you in it?
He's in one.
I'm in one. I'm just an extra. I didn't want to do any acting.
Extra? You're the star. What do you mean,
Yeah,
extra?
aren't you guys supposed to be like?
Yeah, but it's not about. We're not in the commercial.
Yeah, because the book is not about us. It's once you see the commercial, you'll
understand.
Okay.
Cool. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah.
Very nice. Volonians.
Volonians. Yeah.
What does that mean exactly, Volonians?
Freedom.
It does mean freedom?
No, it's
something that we made up the name.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it like had a special meaning.
But
or
to us, it's
something.
kind of it means freedom.
It means imagination, fun.
Yeah. Because Volonians, they're from a different planet called Volonia.
Okay.
And it's either they're Volonians.
What were you guys smoking when you wrote this book?
I don't know. That's so true. Like we was in
another world.
Yeah,
It was
I was
crazy.
tripping shit.
Exactly.
Came to life. Exactly.
You know, I really do look up to people like you that like come up with this great concept and they make it come to life, and they had the story in their heads, you know.
Right.
So this is High School, the song I've been bragging about. Turn it up, Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne. We'll see you guys next time. This is StarCam Radio. Peace.
Said he came from Jamaica, he owned a couple acres, a couple fake visas, cause he never got his papers. Gave up on love with them heartbreakers, but he was getting money with the movers and the shakers. He was mixed with a couple things, bought like a couple rings, bricks in the condo and grams to sing. Left arm, baby mother tatted, 5-year bid up north when they read it. Anyway, I felt them, helped them, put